It doesn't matter what you want. I will succeed, whether you like it or not. I am unstoppable. When will you learn that? When will you learn that? When will you learn I am unstoppable? When will you learn that? When will you learn I am unstoppable? When will you learn that? When will you learn I am unstoppable? When will you learn I am unstoppable? When will you learn
Again, Mr. Williams, I invite you to conversate with me directly. I don't do all this internet stuff. The problem is you're going after my family, you post my children, and then you mention my name. So you and I, we need to have a conversation. And yes, this is a forever problem.
It's me, Darius Cooks, also known as your local scammer.
You are, you gay, growing up in Chicago, you just end up being with a tribe of people. I don't know, it's really hard to explain. It might be different now, but when I was growing up, there were crews. We had people we hung with, right? Anyway, and I hung with people like, you remember Calvin, Lavelle, those are people that I used to hang with back in the day, and you see what happened now, especially with randomness of Vale. We ain't heard hide nor have him, have we? We ain't heard hide nor have him, have we? Come to think of it, let me not bring his name up, because let me tell you something. He probably, he ready to. Where's the expose? Where is the expose?
Show out, run your mouth, pop off at the mouth. I do something called an attack. When you do the attack, you got to make sure you're real rooted and grounded. Look that way. Make sure you're real rooted and grounded so they don't know what's about to go on. You just attack them. You just attack them. What did I say? I said you better do what I said to do. Did they think you're crazy? If they think you're crazy, they'll just walk away slowly like that.
5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go. Because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes, knowing that you telling them lies. You been telling them lies. I asked you about this.
Then you lied about it.
I asked you about that.
Then you lied about it.
Get them lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. Damn, P-O-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said, P-No-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. Now, boo! Let's go. Start telling all them lies, number one. Let's go. Cause I don't believe nothing you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Mama! Mama!
What's up, good people? Happy Wednesday. Let me know that you can hear me in the chat by typing Darius Crooks Legion or St. Louis Love. Darius Cooks Legion or St. Louis Love or St. Louis, because we got to do the opposite of what Darius Cooks has been doing over the past couple weeks now, where he is slandering the entire city of St. Louis because they ain't with his ish, and they are calling him out for it. Thank you to everyone who's letting me know that you can hear me by typing Darius Legion or St. Louis Love. We got Lydia Jones, we got Dawn, we got Carol, Miss MJ, Mocha Barbie, Bobby, La, and Wanda Washington, and Deborah. Okay, and then jumped in everybody else who's letting me know that you can hear me over on our Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like button or that heart or whatever is on your platform to show that you are enjoying this content. Also, please share this content on each one of those platforms as well. And thank you to the 43 of you who voted, that 95% of you voted that you have, in fact, shared and liked this live stream before we got started, and I really greatly appreciate that. So tonight, what we're going to do, the show took a complete turn from what I originally had planned, and I'm fine with that. It's actually going to be an easier show for me, so I'm good with it. But tonight, what we're going to do is I ran into a live stream of Darius Cooks where he is continuing to keep this whole dragging of St. Louis going. And so we're going to do, I'm going to do some commentary to that. So we're going to do a little bit of a reaction. And then we're going to move into, because he talked about something that happened in the past that we've covered before as it pertains to Andrew Caldwell, who is from St. Louis. So I'm like, oh, it all ties together and what's happening there in St. Louis right now. So we're going to talk about that. And tomorrow, during our midday live show, I'm going to actually break down what is happening. Well, I'm going to find out more. I got to research. But what's happening there in St. Louis with the Home Team morning radio show. What was it? Hot 90, whatever y'all got out there. And what's happening with Andrew Caldwell and his former coworkers. So we'll talk about that tomorrow because I got to catch up. But I did catch Andrew. He went on this afternoon, so I caught that live too. We'll watch all that tomorrow during the midday show. Then tomorrow evening, we'll be back with another episode of this because I had to take a couple nights off, had some personal stuff happening, planned personal things I had to take care of yesterday. And then the day before, I just tired. I couldn't do it. But anyway, let's get right into it. So we got to start off the show with y'all favorite clip. We got this weekend. I didn't have as much time as I had planned, or I ain't gonna say time. I had plenty of time. I was tired, so I ain't do as much as I thought I might do with putting editing and all that stuff. But for now, we still got our old rant video, the by popular demand, the mop rant video, and here you go. Get us started. This our hors d'oeuvre for the courses that I'm gonna serve up tonight.
This, you know what? This is the thing. It don't come up no more. This is as far as it come up. I guess I didn't get the one with the extra long handle on it. It's fine. This one, I like the spin mop. You ain't got to touch it. I twisted the pole. This is as far as it go up. It only go to 48. What's 48? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 4 feet. This 4 feet tall. This about 4 feet. This about 2 feet. This 2 more feet. This tallest it go to 48. That's it. It's not meant for me. It's meant for Maria. I love this mop. Girl, it don't the fuck go up. Extendable telescope. 22 to 36 inches or 36 to 48. Bitch, you got 2 choices. 22 to 36 or 36 to 48. That's it. It don't go no fucking higher than that. Okay? Now, do you want the flow clean or not? What the fuck do the size of the mop got to do? Girl, twist. I have twisted. Girl, down, up,
talk to y'all later. He barks all day long, child. He barks all day. I really want to take a gun and shoot the shit out that dog and kill him. That's what I want to do, but...
So just a couple reminders of the type of person that we are going to be talking about this evening. Once again, as we are exposing... poll question I just put out there is, does Darius Cooks keep his word and promises? Does he keep his word and promises? There's an example of that can kind of answer this question. What I didn't get was full context. Someone tagged me in this, and I appreciate when you guys do that. But no, I appreciate when you guys not a but I keep saying but. However, when I don't have context, it's hard for me to understand what's happening when I'm just tagged and I don't know what the origins is. But what I gather from this, I thought I had pulled this in, but maybe I didn't. What I had gathered from this, let me see. I thought I pulled this in. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Let me share it this way because I do want y'all to see this. Hold on. Give me a second. I thought I pulled this in. Yes, that. And then here we go. Here we go. So what I gathered from this is a post on, oh, is this it? Okay, here it is. Okay, this is it. Anyway, this is a post from Facebook. This is lady Ashley who obviously was in some kind of communication with Darius Cooks on his Facebook. She ends up posting on her page saying, "Tell Darius Cooks, if he ain't sending my money via Zelle, stop talking to me. I gave him names. I'm going to add Sonny Anderson as victim number 3. Like, please be for real." So I don't know. Again, I don't know the origins. I feel so funny when it's like that. But I don't know the origins of this. But it looks like there was conversation, or for somehow something came up about all the people that Darius Cooks has scammed, predatory practices, all this stuff over the years. Darius Cooks' comeback has always been, where are the people? Now, we've seen that in other lives that we've done and stuff where he's like, where are the people? People saying that I'm a scammer, but where are the people? Ain't nobody coming forward. If I'm scamming people, let them come forward with their first and last name. I am literally quoting verbatim. Give me their first and last name. Meanwhile, that has occurred on millions of, well, I ain't gonna exaggerate that much because he lying. It ain't been millions. See, he a liar. There have been hundreds of occasions where people first and last names, or they've identified themselves and said, hey, he scammed me. We read last week alone, we read the Better Business Bureau comments from people who said they didn't get their refund. Many of us have seen it in many of his live chats. We got Facebook posts that he'll delete. I mean, the list goes. We got people who've actually come out and talked about it, myself included. But he'll say, no, if I'm scamming people, where are the people? Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, it looks like Ashley is calling him to the carpet on this. And Ashley says, plenty of people came forward. Are you slow? Please be pucking for real. So then Darius Cooks responds to her and says, Ashley, give me the first and last names and I'll cash app you $1,000 right now. Well, Ashley did that. And that's why her other, she did that. And Darius Cooks then did his infamous move, broken record. Guess what he did? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What did Darius Cooks do when Ashley provided him with the information he requested about give me the first and last names of these people? What Ashley gave him the names. What was Darius Cooks' response? What did he do? What was the action? There we go. Don Smart, I see, saying blocked. Delilah blocked. And Shay J said docs. Shay J, you close, but that's his second move. First move is block. second move is depending on how egregious he feels they are with calling him out. He'll dox them. That usually has to be bigger than this. Like they got to be like a former customer or something like that, a former dehagger and all that kind of stuff. But thank you, Ashley, for your great work out here, calling this predator out, not letting him, just gaslight people freely. He's still gaslighting, and they fail. Some of the flying monkeys fail for it. It is what it is. And I keep getting people. Well, I ain't gonna say keep. There's one person I think really who keeps saying, why are you saying flying monkeys? I'm going to keep saying flying monkeys. You can quit putting it in my comments saying, please don't say flying monkeys, because I'm going to say it more the more you tell me not to say flying monkeys. I've explained why I say it, and I ain't changing. I'm an almost 50-year-old man. You can't make me stop using words that I'm okay at using. Anyway, so Darius Cooks, anyway, Ashley, of course, got blocked by Darius Cooks because of her calling him, and giving proof that, So then she went to her own page and started, because she's blocked now. And then Darius Cooks making all kind of comments like he won. I think that one's here. Hold on. Let me see. I think that one's here. I know y'all believe me, but it's like, I prefer to show y'all. Is this it? No, that's totally wrong. Hold on. Let me pull that one in. Oh, maybe I didn't pull this one in though. I ain't gonna worry about it if it ain't here. Some of them I don't pull in because I don't plan on reading them on the screen. Okay, here it is. It's gonna block my face, but we'll work it out. There we go. I moved to the side. So Darius Cooks is then saying, this is Ashley saying, I wasn't trying to hurt his feelings. It's the truth. And it was a real question. So again, I asked, because he got a BBL and veneers, he doesn't get held accountable. So obviously Ashley at this point is responding to, DHags and flying monkeys in the comments, or DHags with flying monkey behavior. That makes some of y'all feel better. And Ashley says, quit trying to run. Where are the names? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Darius Cooks then says, Ashley Clark, quit trying to run. Where are the names of the victims? You gave me 2. Give me more. I thought he was saying she couldn't come up with none. Now it's, well, you gave me 2. Give me some more. So she says, I gave you 3. You asked for 1. Send me my MF and money. The F. Now you want more. At first it was give you 1. You a fucking joke. I love Ashley. Ashley, you my friend. We friends. I see you. Ashley. I speak your name. I love it when people call him out, because right. Go Ashley, drag him, finish him. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. Appreciate your hard work and your dedication to the fight. Okay, so moving forward, and thank you. Precious is in the background handling the chat. Appreciate that greatly. If there are any specific questions, you can start them. Other than that, I'll just be browsing through the chat and moving along. Okay, so then we move on to Darius Cooks and his St. Louis slander. Now, we talked about this last week briefly, where did I pull this in? Hold on. That's it. Hold on. Oh, I just saw it. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm rusty, y'all. I tell you, I spend one day away and I just get totally rusty. Anyway, so Darius Cooks, oh, let me close out this poll because I got to put the next one up. Does Darius Cooks keep his word / promises? 5%. That's kind of pitiful. 5% of y'all say yes. So that's the dehaggers with flying monkey behavior in the chat, or your finger slip. 95% of y'all got common sense and use your discernment and your critical thinking skills to know that clearly he does not keep his word. And we just saw him clearly not keep his word with Ashley. That was the reason I put this poll question up. He told Ashley, Name one person, and I'll give you 1,000. She names 3, going on 4, and he then blocks her, and then wants to say she's running and not giving any names because he doesn't keep his word. Should just paid her the money. She probably would have moved on. I probably wouldn't have did the story. No, I would have did. I would have still did the story. Somebody tag me in. Thank you for who tagged me. I got to start doing better at making notes when I get tags and stuff. Next poll question is, has Darius Cooks been nice to the city of St. Louis with his actions and social media posts? Has he been nice to the city of St. Louis? Now, we know on last week, we talked about how he was dragging, telling the people of St. Louis that they were slow. Their city sucks and they know it. People are leaving and they should. They're not supportive of their people. They lack common sense. I mean, you name it. We had a whole 10 bullet points, and I ain't gonna go through it because we went through it in the other video. Y'all check it out if you missed it. But he went through a whole 10-point reasons why St. Louis is a horrible place, or they ain't got good sense, and he's there to educate y'all. Then he comes back with more. Realize, did I pull in everything? What was I pulling in? I know I pulled in stuff. What did I pull in? Hold on. This it? Okay, this is good. So this was posted after his, I think this was after he posted the review when he went to Reds. And Darius Cooks' comment is, Reds ain't been good in 20 years. He then captions his post by saying, I need St. Louis to stop living in the past. You know, Reds ain't been good since it was on that other street a long time ago. I'm still trying to find what this Negro is supposedly supporting and helping Black. He don't even mention that no more, though. He really don't. He's like, I just give my honest opinion. I don't know. I'm just giving my, why y'all hate me? Everybody hate me. My hate group. Like, how we go from you supporting Black businesses to just everybody hates you and looking for you to be negative. Again, never his fault, though. Never his fault. Then he wanted to be sure to let people know that the people who have been commenting on his negativity and all of that, he wanted to let y'all know, specifically in St. Louis, that you are all idiots. Once again, his words, not mine. I'm not calling. I love St. Louis. I love the people of St. Louis. They good to me. But he is saying, Darius Cooks, that y'all slow and y'all don't understand how life works. So he does this post where he is, those numbers you see there is him posting how much money he made from Facebook alone in March. Is this for March? I guess it's for March. I don't know. February or March. I can't even see it. Hold on. Look like February. It's February. He's showing how much he has in his account, his PayPal account, as of now from making money on Facebook. So he's made in February about 20,000 something odd change in the month of February for drama. Telling y'all these platforms love it. I hear people, they need to deplatform him. Why they won't put him off? Because they're making money. They make money from the ad revenue. The more drama he creates, the more views he gets. The more drama he creates, the more views he gets. The more views he gets, the more ads they're able to put on his stuff. The more money that Meta, aka Facebook, and all the other platforms that they make, and he benefits from it as well. They're not, toxicity sells on social media. So his post is, y'all don't mind me. Facebook pays me about $20K a month to act a fool. St. Louis, thank you for your contributions. Some of y'all too fucking slow to understand this. P.S. I plan on going super hard this year with more acting a fool and toxicity. I'm thinking this extra money can fund my investment in Indonesia. And I don't have to touch any of my current money that's being saved. She broke. She broke. She ain't got money like that. She's literally generating this revenue so she can take care of stuff. Anyway, she's keeping all this money in her PayPal account, which is very odd. It's very strange. Also seems like a violation of she ain't paying her taxes. We know she ain't paying her taxes right. She probably trying to pull a Trump. Girl, you're not Trump. You can't get away with what Trump was getting away with. You're not that. Anyway, so then we move on to Darius Cooks live. That's what we're gonna mostly do this evening. We're gonna torture ourselves and watch some of this. Darius Cooks went live on his Instagram lives, where he continues to lie. That's his lie platform, and he captioned this particular live, St. Louis, why they fired a whole team. So this is in response to the news that got out that the Home Team in St. Louis, their morning radio show consisting of Andrew Caldwell and two other people, Shorty and somebody else. I'm not from St. Louis. I know of them because of Andrew, and I have caught him on his live. I've caught Andrew on his IG lives and lies. Truth be told, some of y'all already know. I've caught him on there while on the radio show, so I only know that much about them. But anyway, they were all they were all fired basically. And so Darius Cooks is taking pleasure in the fact that Tiffany Fox. Okay, thank y'all for letting me know in the chat. Tiffany Fox. Alice, you ain't even from there. How you know Tiffany? How you know? Oh, I'm sorry. You do pay attention to Andrew though. But anyway, so Darius Cooks is reveling in this. This is just like a month or two ago when I told y'all when Kev on Stage did his, and I need to do an update on that, but Kev on Stage took to his platform to basically ask his supporters to support his podcast and tell them that the views have been going down, etc. And it was getting tighter for him to be able to keep everyone on staff, all those sort of things. Darius Cooks ran. Oh my God, he couldn't wait to run to his IG lives to revel in. Talking about saying, you see what God do? I remember when he denounced me and blah, blah, blah. And now look at him. Look at what God will do to your enemies. He'll make them your footstool. Meanwhile, fast forward, for one, we all knew that Kev on Stage wasn't in that kind of trouble. He was talking about one branch of one of his businesses. Meanwhile, Kev on Stage got major endorsement deals with American Airlines and all these Spectrum Cable and a bunch of other stuff. I don't follow him like that, but a bunch of other stuff. Darius Cooks, none of those brands will even touch him. Kev on Stage, I think, was he in Japan or something a few weeks after that? But Darius Cooks trying to act like Kev on Stage's career is falling apart. On top of that, he was trying to take credit for the success that Kev on Stage has, just like he has tried to take credit for Danny Rose's success, Stovetop Kisses, where he was saying when she started, she couldn't even go live. She was crying before he scammed her, before they stopped being friends. And he was talking about how he had to coach her. And now he like, oh, she hop on camera. No problem. Well, that was already in her, sir. That wasn't because of you. You may have been a part of those beginning stages, but with or without you, she would have got to that place. Trust. She would have got to that place, just like I got to this place. NAA, thank you, Linda D, saying for Kev on Stage, NAACP awards, they would never, ever, ever, ever. You got denied from the Tasty Awards. I got that clip. Maybe tomorrow I'll bring that in. Because like I said, the show we're going to do tonight is shifted. So I'm pushing some of that stuff to tomorrow. Maybe I'll add the Tasty Awards because that's a fun story. That's a fun story. Thought he's sitting there bragging. I didn't just found out. I didn't even know who these people was. And I got to go to Beverly Hills for the Tasty Awards on next month. This was back in February. He's talking about it. And it was on March 15th. Bragging about it. Oh, and I got to do this and that and blah, blah, blah. Soon as those people found out who he really was, this is the problem though. People don't be doing their due diligence and research on people. They just nominating people. Soon as they found out who that crook was, I think within less than 24 hours, because I think I found out within a 24-hour window that all this was happening. Name gone. I'm looking, I'm like, dang, I can't even find where his name used to be. Thankfully, people had screenshot stuff. Just gone. Like, they took your nomination like a thief in the night. It was gone. Like I said, you can gain all of this money for now until God sifts it like wheat, because that's what's going to happen. You can gain that now, and you might have tangible things, but what you will never have is a legacy and a reputation. You'll be infamous. You'll have the negative reputation, but you'll never have a reputation of people saying, you know, even hell, R. Kelly gonna have a better legacy than you. It's horrible, sad, but it's your fault. It's your fault. You're a joke because of you, because of what you have done and what you continue to do. Makes you a joke, like a thief in the night. That nomination. Anyway, so Darius Cooks takes to his IG lives celebrating other people's moments of hardship or change in life. I'm going to close out this poll so I can open it up for the next one. Has Darius Cooks been nice to the city of St. Louis with his actions and social media posts? 98% of y'all, thank you. You have, critical thinking skills and all of those great things and common sense and discernment. 2% of y'all, some of y'all finger slipped or you didn't understand the context of the question. And then, there's probably a couple. Actually, I'm surprised because I know that there has to be some D-hags in here. There's always D-hags in here. Hey, D-hags, welcome. If only 2% of y'all saying, or one probably, saying that he wasn't even nice to them, y'all, some of y'all waking up slowly is what I'm starting to see. I'm starting to see some, because Alice is saying 2% trolls. Even so, the number's going down further and further. Or y'all getting tired of me covering him, and y'all like, we can't stop him. And the more we say stuff, the harder he go. Yeah, it's the Aries in me. All right, speaking of that, let's continue. So this is Darius Cooks. He was on his IG Lives. Was this yesterday, I think? Maybe earlier today. I have no idea, y'all. Recently.
Good morning.
As you see, and this is again because we're still gonna deep dive on the cult-like behavior of this, the parasocial relationships. Keep in mind how he indoctrinates them by this is like a reality show on steroids. And we know reality shows are loosely scripted. They're not real. And that's his life as well. Like what you're watching is loosely scripted. Darius Cooks, it's a script in his head, partially of what he's doing. But there's also unlike a reality show where you see it come on, once a week, maybe with Big Brother, some of the competition shows, they come on a couple times a week, but it's only for a season. Well, with Darius Cooks, he makes himself a part of his cult's life, the D-Hags. He's waking up with them. They wake up in the morning and they know almost by the clock, oh my God, Darius Cooks about to go live. Let me hold my phone in my hand until the notification pops up that he's live. And they pop in there. Morning, midday, sometime like mid-morning, I should say, lunch, mid-afternoon, early dinner, early before dinner time. He might do an IG a cooking live stream on all the platforms, and then at night before the edibles kick in. Now that's an average kind of day. That's if he ain't traveling stuff. That's 7 times in a day. And then sometimes he's a little busier. He got something going on. It might get reduced to 2 to 3 times per day. Almost 365. It's rare that he misses a day. And when he does, it probably because he's traveling. A couple times he missed when he was really getting drugged in the public and he couldn't handle it. Every once in a while, we really get to him. he'll take out a mental health day. Very few and far between because he's, so mentally ill. But this is what you're watching here. So he's literally waking up like he's their friend, a roommate in the other room, getting up with this taco meat chest.
I think I should put a shirt on today.
I know he don't brush his teeth before he get on here most days. I know he don't.
What's up to the replay viewers? Hey. What's going on? What's happening? What's up, everybody? Hey. Listen, I ain't got nothing but a little time on my hands. And it seems like the people of St. Louis do not like nobody talking about their city. I just blocked two people. Who live in St. Louis, I guess from St. Louis, live in St. Louis, who just, be having a little too much to say about what I post on my page. You know what I'm saying? As if they control what happens over here. So I just had to go in real fast and just like remove them from here forever. So listen, okay, I'm gonna tell you a quick story and then bring you up to speed on why I feel like I'm interested in what's going on in St. Louis. Let me tell you, first of all, okay? Let's go down the list. And forgive me, I've been eating a donut. I didn't realize they had salty donut down here.
Could you get, like, you can tell, right, Shay J says, yuck mouth. You can tell he didn't even, like, before I get on here on this camera, I don't be playing with y'all, and y'all ain't all up in my face, but I got a mirror here. I got a mirror that stays right here on the side of the floor of and it's a magnifying mirror too. I'm checking my face. For one, I'm brushing my teeth first, but I'm checking my face before I even get on camera. He has crust all around his mouth. He's had boogers in his nose. It's been all kind of stuff. Boogergate, y'all probably don't know about that. But Boogergate happened I don't know what, 2 months ago, maybe. Time be flying. Oh my God, it just be so much. I ain't even talked to y'all about Boogergate. But all that stuff, and he just hops on the camera with no problem. No shame. That's how I know it's a little bit of mental illness. Because all of us got like a level of self-consciousness about our appearance and stuff. But when a person gets to the level that they don't care and they think there is nothing wrong with anything they do, that's speaking to a mental condition, in my opinion.
From Miami, it's good. And so I'm editing videos, but while I'm editing, I was like, let me go ahead real fast and first of all, I gotta plug in my computer before it die. Let me go ahead real fast and order me a donut. Okay, let me tell you. So first of all, I've had an affinity. First of all, honey, I've been eating donuts. That's why my mouth got sugar on it. Okay, deal with it. I did not just wake up. I actually been up for a while. Okay, so I have this sort of affinity with all things St. Louis. Not really all things. A lot of things St. Louis. St. Louis is a little country town that don't want to be country so bad. But I actually like it in St. Louis, believe it or not. I probably could be, I don't know if I can live there, but I probably could be. No, I could live there from St. Louis. Anyway, have an affinity, like the city a lot. Been coming to St. Louis for years. I tell you, I fell in love with St. Louis back in the Sweetie Pies era when they first came out. And like so many other people, there was never a real clear example of, business mastery from a culinary perspective that we could see on TV. So I sort of developed this lovely affinity for like Sweetie Pies and Miss Robbie and the whole bit, So I've been coming to St. Louis literally every year since then. So anyway, I was in St. Louis this. Before I tell you that, let me go a step back. So Andrew Caldwell, everybody knows Andrew Caldwell, deliver. So I never fooled with Andrew too tough, right? Most people typically don't. He was somebody who was on social media. I'm somebody who's on social media. Boom, bam, boom, no big deal, no problem, right? And so I think I was in Mexico, and Andrew was on live stream and he was cooking. Honey, it's the whole team. Y'all keep trying to correct me. Bitch, I know the fucking difference between home and whole. I asked if the whole team was fired. Not one person, not two people, the whole team. I know you call it the home team in St. Louis, but guess what? All of my followers don't live in St. Louis. So how would they know what the home team is? They won't. You got to start using your brain, St. Louis. You got to start thinking outside the box, baby. You stuck inside the four walls of the 314. You got to come up out of that. I know what I wrote. I wrote whole team. Not one person, not two people, not three people. Did the whole team get fired? That's what I wrote. I'm keenly aware of what I wrote. Keenly, okay? Now, why you always on St. Louis? Oh, that's easy. Watch this. Ban, block.
Here's are y'all watching this? Are y'all watching this? I know it's hard, but this is like anytime you're studying anything in school so that you can, grow, get better, get certified and things. Sometimes, there's the parts that torture you a bit, but it's for the better good. That's what we're doing here. So bear with us. But this fool is sitting here trying to tell a whole city how they should be wording the name of their morning show so that the rest of the country understands what's going on. I was lost when I read his caption. I'm like, who's the hell is the whole team? That's what they're saying. Nobody's gonna know what the caption here that he had. St. Louis. Why they fired the whole team? What whole team? Who? I thought he was talking about a restaurant somewhere. I'm like, oh, did he get into it with a restaurant and now he claiming they fired their whole staff? Like what? They're like, and somebody finally says, you should have titled it, you should have said, did they fire the entire home team? This girl. But she telling them, no, you stupid. You don't know that people wouldn't know what it that the people not from your city. We didn't know what the hell you was talking about either, based on how you worded it, idiot. But he's such a know-it-all. It's so ridiculous. And also, for those of you who pay attention to these sort of things, Darius Cooks did. I saw you. Thank you, Marianne, for your notification. Darius Cooks just went live as we went live. So this is what she does. It's supposed to be a distraction so that the DHags who may have been curious are like, well, what they're lying about today? You know how they act. They be over here being curious, but then it's like, oh my God, leaders on, massa on, I gotta go. Craziness.
You ain't gotta worry about seeing me no more in St. Louis. What's up?
And he blocking anybody who has anything to say.
Anybody else want to go too? Okay. Then say the whole team. Then say the whole home team. Shanty, we'll see you later too, baby. Ban you. Have a good life. All right, you're going to tell me what I'm supposed to say, how I'm supposed to articulate myself. Honey, with your hair looking like a bird's nest, and you want to tell me how to correct something. All right? What you got to do is get a comb. Yep, and some Dax, and let's start with that. All right? Why don't we start with that first, and then you can come back, and then we can go from there. All right? Now, if anybody else wants to get blocked, just say something stupid, and then you could go with them. With God in peace. All right? Now,
so why what they saying has to be stupid? Why them saying the ways it could be worded so people understand what's happening? Why is that stupid? Because it's not his way? I see Don Smart is saying they'll catch you on the replay, Veil. You're right. I forgot about that, Don. Thank you for the reminder. Yes. And if you're watching on the replay, whether you're a D-Hiver or just a regular viewer, Veeple, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't so you won't miss out on any of the future content. Very greatly appreciate it in advance. And then we have Mistress Melt says, when is he leaving? I think you're talking about for Bali and all the other whatever else he got going on. Is it? I think it's after next week, maybe. But I think April. I don't know. Yeah, I know it's April, but I don't know. I think it's first week in April. But he's supposed to be going to like Japan, and then from Japan he's going over to Bali. And now I hear he's throwing some kind of dinner party or something. I guess it's like a going away party, hopefully permanently. But he's throwing some kind of going away party. So that should, and he says he's gonna live stream that. So that should be interesting. Y'all make sure I don't miss it now so I can record it. Michelle Anderson is saying, why does he have such an attitude? He can't stand to be corrected. Yes, that's sociopath, narcissist. I mean, he shows it every day. That I'm not just saying this to make it up. It's true.
As I was saying before I got rudely interrupted.
Yeah, Chocolate is saying April, I believe, for the entire month. Yes, I know he's leaving in April, but like he's just mentioned, well, no, I think it was the Charlotte trip or whatever. So he's in Charlotte now. I think he's going back to Houston. Then he's doing his going away party. Then Bali. Well, he's doing Japan and then Bali. But again, I guess the part I'm saying is he said he's going to be in Bali for the entire month of April. I'm not sure if that means he's leaving a week or a couple days before to go to Japan first. Yeah, I see. Oh, here we go. Don has the exact dates. Here we go. Let's get to Don's comment. Don says Darius is going to Japan this Sunday. Okay, there we go. At midnight for a week and then to Bali from there. He mentioned it on his live early. Right. So I wasn't clear on the specifics, but I know it was supposed to be Bali for the month of April. So there we go. But he's planning on, we will be seeing all of this play out. And we'll see if anybody kidnaps him or anything. They'll then find out he doesn't have the money he claims, but you know, teach his own.
Was, hey Mahogany, good morning, Putin over there in LA. Okay, so he was somebody, I was in Mexico, and Andrew Caldwell was on his live stream cooking. And he happened to be cooking some smothered rabbit in gravy. It really is a whole rabbit, y'all. Smothered rabbit in gravy, some rice, and something else, right? And so he was doing it he didn't know how to make the rice. So people was like, they were tagging me saying, Darius, come help him. Darius, come help him. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll go help him. So I log on to his Facebook page, and and then I go live with him and I tell him what to do, right? So cool. Everybody remembers that. That was a pretty popular live stream from a couple of years ago. That was my only interaction with Andrew Caldwell. There's been zero interaction.
So we're gonna oh well, no, he hasn't gotten to it yet. I'm gonna let him finish.
Outside of that, right? Zero interaction. So, well, is it zero? Yeah, no, I didn't fool with him. Yeah, so that probably was the only interaction. Now, about 2 years ago, I was on set and I was filming for the Darius Cooks Plus app. And this was the height. Well, not really. That might have been like in the height of all of the, scammer stuff, this and the third. So Andrew, right? There's no talking to him. There's no reasoning with Andrew.
You see how casually he talks about him getting exposed on a national level for being a scammer. Yeah, that was back when, that whole little scammer stuff started coming out. When it was exposed, when you got exposed and everyone nationally learned what many of us who have been affected by you personally knew for a decade prior. Oh yeah, that little, remember that little blip in the world where they just randomly started saying the word scammer. I don't know what that was about. I don't even know. Like it wasn't about him. Oh my God.
First thing out of his mouth is, where's the stuff that my supporters order from you, right? And so I go and I say, well, what are you talking about? I need an order number. Give my people their stuff. Give my supporters their stuff. And I'm like, well, sir, in order for me to help somebody, the first person I need, I don't spend nobody. If you come in here, Victoria, talking crazy, guess what I'm gonna do? Get you up out of here. You could disagree with me, and I'm fine with you disagreeing with me, right? But I don't tolerate disrespect. You don't hear me disrespecting you. You see what I'm saying?
I swear I did not hear any of them disrespecting him. They were comments, but they weren't disrespectful comments. On top of that, he then disrespected each one of them and talked about somebody's looks as he was blocking them. It's the gaslighting.
And because I'm a human being, I don't have the right to express myself or the right to an opinion. You must be out your mind. Girl, get out my face playing with me and go eat some rice. That's the problem. That's the problem. You're eating too much Chinaman. You're eating too much rice, too much Dunkin' noodles. You need some vegetables. That's the reason you can't think straight.
He talking to the whole city of St. Louis. Y'all eat too much rice. That's why y'all can't think straight.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reason you misunderstanding and miscategorizing what people are saying. I do love St. Louis. I do. I like St. Louis a lot. I've told you that. In every video I said I like St. Louis. I've always said that. This is no kidding around. I've always said that. Okay, so anyway, so it was a big blow up between Andrew and myself, and it was, in my opinion, it was unwarranted. But also, not only was it unwarranted, I also really didn't care, right? Because there's no relationship between Andrew Caldwell and myself. There's no semblance of a friendship or any sort of relationship. So for me, blocking somebody who I don't care about was never a big deal. So he blocked me, but he has since unblocked me, just FYI. He blocked me on this page, the Darius Cooks page. I go to his profile because the only reason I know he unblocked me is because today, when I was looking for to see what happened, see who made a statement or who said something. Sorry, y'all, tears have been falling out my eye. When I said who said something, I saw, like, of course, if you say, St. Louis Home Team morning show, whatever, people will have Andrew Caldwell tagged. So I was able to click on his name, and it came up like 300 and something thousand followers. So I was like, oh, he must have unblocked me. So that's the only way I found out this morning was that he had unblocked me. So anyway. So that was our only interaction. And now, I'm not looking at Andrew Caldwell in a favorable way, right? So when I was in St. Louis last time, not this past week, but last year when I was in St. Louis, I had got several invitations to do interviews or to collaborate or whatever the case.
Right, Saint Center. Apparently he does care because he knows he had me blocked. And so then when I looked and I clicked and then I clicked on his link and then I could tell, oh, he didn't have me blocked no more. Why would you even bother clicking on his link if you really just didn't care about him?
Case may be. And so I got a call from somebody at the morning show. Right? Somebody at the morning show, I got a call. I don't know what that live is, baby. That live is years old. I'd have to go look through that live forever and ever and ever. I'm not doing that. I don't have that kind of time.
Thankfully, we have it over here, of course, and we'll be watching that right after this.
So I got a call to come to the morning show. And then when I decided to, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, if I was going to do it or not. I was talking on Instagram and I was like, yeah, somebody from the morning show, 104.1. And then they were like, hold on one second. Let me get rid of this other bitch up out of here. Hold on. She gone. You ain't got to worry about it.
Hold on. Let me get rid of this other bitch. Wow. And then they think, but he don't think of them that way. What? No, he thinks of all of you that way. It's just a matter of you, whether or not you cross that line where you actually hear him say those words to you directly. He's talking about all of y'all. I would never call my audience, bees and holes and stuff. It's just ridiculous. He's damaged.
And so when I found out, they told me, they said that's where Andrew Caldwell worked. I was like, wait, what? Wait, what? That's where who worked? And they were like, yeah, that's where Andrew Caldwell works there. I was like, oh, shit, hell no. I'm not going there. I don't fuck with him. I'm not going to that show. So I, politely, so I told him. And I don't remember who inboxed me. You have to remember, I'm not from St. Louis, right? So I don't know, names of people or who's a promoter or who's a personality or who's an admin or who's on whose team and who works where. I don't know any of that. So when you just start seeing messages come through, you don't really place, oh, this is, Donald Stevenson and he runs the North American
I'm gonna let him ramble and mute it while I commentate, because he's insulting their intelligence by explaining to them how you wouldn't necessarily know who someone was in an organization that you've had no interactions with before. It's kind of common sense, but okay. But he goes to a whole diatribe of explaining that. The other thing I wanted to mention is Darius Cooks has a habit. If you pay attention to the places where he will actually interview, there are only places that already are like capping for him that he's aware of or that don't know anything about him. Darius Cooks has never participated in an interview with anyone who would potentially hold him accountable at all. Well, I should correct that. Except for the Black Enterprise, where I think he thought he was going to get over, and the Shade Room, because he knew the owners of the Shade Room, you know, familiar with them. And I think he thought that meant they were going to write a fluff piece, and that's not what he ended up getting. So then he, you know, disregarded Black Enterprise, disparaged Black Enterprise and the Shade Room. And the Shade Room, you know, we all take it with a grain of salt. We know what that is. I was very happy to hear that the Shade Room told the truth about who he was. And then they just kind of let up and ran away. That's a whole nother story. But he will only interview with platforms that he think he can get away with. The fact that Andrew was going to be there, and, you know, take Andrew Cardwell with a grain of salt, but the fact that he was going to be there meant that that wasn't going to be a fluff interview. And that is the only, you'll notice the Larry Reed Live he went on. He's gone on the Wiley Show. Some of y'all don't even know who that is, but that's the YouTuber. He's gone on with Tasha K. I believe, and this is purely my opinion, but I believe in my heart, because of the fact that I know Tasha K is smarter than what she did with him. And I know she does, especially when it comes to pulling up dirt on people, I know she does better research. She did such a fluff piece with him that I really, truly believe that he paid Tasha K for that interview. I believe that was a paid interview. I believe that that was an infomercial, because she didn't hold him accountable for shit. And I was like, Tasha? And I was like, well, maybe she'll turn on him later or something. And nothing has happened. I said, he paid for that interview. He paid for that interview. And it was, you know, off the heels of everything that was going on with her. I believe, in my opinion, purely my opinion, that that was a paid interview. And y'all know people, well, some of y'all don't know. People do that. No, let me
in Atlanta, right? On the radio. So I declined to go down.
Right. Jay Rave is saying he also ran from Roland Martin. Like, thanks for the reminder. Yeah, it's been a bunch of them. You got Randy Travis with Fox Atlanta News. Any legitimate, like, real news media outlets, he will not interview with. He will only interview with bloggers who he knows are on his side or just oblivious or just clout chasing, fanning out, or again, alleged paid interviews. That is it. He can't hold, he's really a bully. He's really a punk. He can't hold, even as much as they like, oh, you better be careful because Darius Cooks gonna clap back on you. You don't want none of him. No, what she does is clap back and block. He doesn't give the opportunity for anybody to go back and forth with him because he can't handle that for real. Anybody gonna win an argument when they put their zinger out there and then shut it down so the other person can't respond. Everybody look like they win when you do that. But if you really are able to go back and forth with somebody, you don't have to do that. You leave the lines of communication open. He'll never do that. He's a bully, a big old man child, insecure man child.
And it, I guess, caused a little bit of a uproar, and that was what it was. But I guess for me, what I find to be so interesting is, this is all about the Andrew Cardwell. I don't know anything about I don't know anything about this Tiffany person. I did a little research this morning because at least I knew what I was talking about. But I don't know anything about Tiffany. I know she put up a statement. I don't know anything about this shorty guy. Apparently, he's a veteran in the industry. Y'all really like him and y'all want him to come back. Y'all want him to have his job. But I know all about Andrew Caldwell. And so my energy with this post, this live stream, and the post I put up is not directed toward, well, no, I know they're not on the radio anymore. I guess what I'm saying to you is if I were to say these names, I'm drawing a parallel, right? Because let me tell you what happens. What ends up happening in people's mind is they go, well, it was Shorty. Why don't you do it with Shorty? Everybody know who Shorty is. Shorty is so-and-so, right? And I'm like, I get it that you think I should know who this person is, but I don't know well, he's on the radio. He's so-and-so. Okay, I'm glad you know history.
I hear you. Who is that? Diane Osborne talking in circles, never straight to the point. I know. I'm like, okay, y'all know I had to record this at first, so I've already heard all this. Now I'm like, okay, I can't listen to this twice. I'm gonna jump a little bit. It's almost over though, because it's only half the video. He talks about that, and then he rambles on about something else. I can't even remember.
But I'm somewhere.
Oh, he rambles on about the restaurants he's visited in Charlotte, and we definitely ain't listening to that.
History adjacent down the right path, right? So my energy is directed literally toward okay. I know they're referred to as the home team, but I'm in whole, yeah? And I'm not sure why that's over your head. I think what happens is you're so quick to want to blame.
Look at how he reprimanding the whole city of St. Louis again. I am fascinated with the fact that he thinks that he can reprimand an entire, generalize and oh my God, I'm forgetting my words. My brain is like, on overdrive. The audacity to point at a whole group of people, even although we know this is just his little chat group, but he's speaking in terms of like he's mentally assessing an entire city of people, and like he's the expert, and it's just ridiculous because everything he's saying about them applies to him. Thank you, Alice. Reprimand. I had literally just lost the word. I think I'm losing brain cells because y'all won't let me move on from talking about her. All this watching, recording, and putting these pieces, I think I'm losing brain cells. I think her edible juices are flying through her content or something.
Me for something. You're so quick to want to point the finger. You're so quick to want to put the blame over to me. This is what I've been saying about St. Louis the whole time. No, there are very few cities that do this, but St. Louis is definitely one of these cities. You point the finger. You don't take accountability for shit. It's everybody else's fault that you can't get ahead, or everybody else's fault. Baby, y'all don't take accountability for nothing. Girl, accountability is not in your vocabulary, and I don't even understand why. All I did was ask a simple question, and, you come back with all of this rhetoric and all of this stuff and all of this. I'm thinking to myself, where did this even come from? Why are you so upset? Why are you so mad? And then they go, well, it's because you dogged our restaurants. You talked so bad about emos. Got it. I talked bad about emos. Which part was bad? The part where I said it was a 3.5 out of 5? The part where I said this was delicious? What did I say about emos? Well, you posted a picture of a burnt pizza. Bitch, that's what the fuck they gave me. Go read the goddamn caption. What did I say in the caption that shares any resemblance of an opinion from me? What did I say in the caption? Well, you posted it. What did I say that was negative? Exactly. I had a whole conversation yesterday. I'm in Charlotte. Had a whole conversation yesterday with the owner of Cream by Cop, right? Cope. Cream by Cope. Kream by Kope. Cream by Cope. Apparently they own a clothing store. And he wanted to open up a restaurant. I was so interested as to why he wanted to open up a restaurant. That to me seems so asinine. If you have a fully functioning and a really great business, a clothing brand or clothing company. Why would you start a restaurant? Opposite ends of the spectrum, revenue paths to success are very, very different. But, you know, hey, to each his own, right? So I had a whole conversation, and he said, man, everybody was talking. Like my phone been blowing up. They said, yeah, Darius Cooks is here. They gotta watch out. You got to watch out. And I'm saying, okay, I'm not really familiar with him. So I said, man, yeah, I ain't nobody. He said, you know what's so funny? It's about 45 minutes ago, I just got off of, I had just got off of a phone call with a friend of mine who was basically singing your praises, telling me like all the good stuff that you.
He's always using these broad statements of, and so said, you're perfect, and they agree with me, and I don't know, half of y'all agree. Like, it's all these generalizations. But listen to this one, the gaslighting in this. He's about to erase the fact that he's a scammer to gossip or don't even know where it came from, and no one has proof of it. Basically what he just tried to pull on Ashley, and she held his ass to the fire.
You've done, which is different from, you know, what everybody else. I said, okay, everybody who has something to say, you know, they're going to talk or whatever. I said, what they tell you? He said, oh, they said that he be going in, he talking negatively about businesses, he ruining businesses. I said, oh, that's what they say. He said, yeah, they told me that. I said, okay, cool. Where's the post? Show me the post where I said this. He goes, oh, I haven't seen the post. Oh, okay. Show me the video, the live stream video or the clip from me where I've said this out loud. Where's that? And he was like, oh, I ain't seen one of those either. I said, okay. So you've not seen a post from me that says this. You've not seen or heard a video where you hear me negatively talking about businesses or whatever the case may be. Where is it coming from? Where's it coming from? And he said, you know what? That's a good question. He said, that's a really good question. He said, I don't know. And I have it on tape. So, you know, don't have me pull up the receipts because I have it on tape, right?
It's probably on the same tape as that E-Class video that we still ain't seen from, 5 months ago, where E-Class allegedly attacked him and attacked his phone and took it. And the FBI was coming to take fingerprints, and E-Class had a warrant out for his arrest. We still ain't seen none of that happen. None of it. But I can believe somebody was saying they don't even believe the conversation happened. I believe the conversation probably did happen, not in her exact words, but in a similar fashion. But just because someone who heard about Darius Cooks scamming ways doesn't know where to find the receipts doesn't mean that it didn't happen. A lot of people don't know that they can come over here and look at an archive of stuff and go on Twitter or the Facebook Exposed group or on Lipstick Alley and all the other places. A lot of people don't know that those resources are there. On top of that, there are so many receipts that it's hard to find. I can't even, over the weekend, I was trying to find my own content on stuff I know we covered over here, and I couldn't find it. That's why I can't blame y'all for not knowing everything, because I can't even find my own content as so much. So he gaslighting. Because this person didn't know where they could find it doesn't mean it didn't happen. That makes no logical sense. This is some random person who's telling you he heard a bunch of stuff about you. And you say, well, where is it? If you can't show me, it didn't happen. Well, I guess you're right. It didn't happen. What?
So he says to me, he said, I don't know. But he said, the person I'm experiencing right now is nothing like the way they describe. I said, listen, man. I got haters, bro. I got a lot of them. That's their job, is to paint me in a bad light, and they do a really great job at it. No big deal. No harm, no foul.
I am going to clip this because I wanted to pat us on the back. I keep telling everybody who's in the coalition, keep up your good work. I don't care what she say about oh, they ain't getting to me. Well, we already know that's a lie because she talk about it every day, so we know we're getting to her. But she literally complimented and said we do a good job at it. Every once in a while, the truth will seep out from her satanic lips.
A lot of them. That's their job, is to paint me in a bad light, and they do a really great job at it. No big deal.
I'm sorry, we do a really great job at it. Thank you, Crooks. I've been waiting. I thought I was going to have to wait for a discount code to prove that I was doing a good job. And I was like, he ain't going to never give me the satisfaction of a discount code because he know I'm going to love it. But this I'll take. I'll take this. It's almost like the nomination for the Tasty Award that you didn't get. This is better than that for me. This is better than that. Appreciate it.
No harm, no foul. But as you can see, I'm a rather cool cat, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really sure. I did like the place. I love the place. As a matter of fact, they're brand new, and they need a little.
Now watch him say he loved the place, and then watch him rip it apart. She is such a hater. He's such a hater because the truth is he probably sees, well, he did say he sees potential in this place. And I think because he knows that he can't do what they've been able to do in such a short time, that he's hating on him. I think it's oh my God, it's sick.
Work. They've only been open since December, but if you only been open since December, you would need work too, So they do need a little bit of work. They need a little work. But, where they could go is amazing. I went to Greenback Cope. I went to I'm in Charlotte, FYI, y'all. So if these places don't sound familiar, it's because I'm not where you are. So it was Greenback Cope I went to yesterday. I also went to Leah and Louise yesterday. And I also stopped at Mertz. So I'll give you, you're going to see this anyway, so I'll give you my feedback on them. I'll tell you, Mertz is absolutely horrific. That it is the truth. Everything they said in the comments about don't go to Mertz is absolutely true. Mertz.
Okay, I thought he was gonna go. I'm over it. Y'all know I can only handle so much. It's crazy. Like I'll be trying to hang in there with y'all, and then it's like it's almost like Tourette's. When my mind and my body be like, yeah, I'm done, move on. Like I can't do it no more. I was trying to get to the part where he's ripping apart the brand new restaurant that he said was great and had so much potential. We'll watch that at some other point in some other where he's slandering. Maybe eventually we'll put a montage together, or a compilation of him dragging black restaurants. Saint Center saying, push through Vel. I'm already keeping this a short live. I've been getting too many comments about our lives being long. So I'm like, I'm going to give the people what they want. Short lives. Less often. No. Poll question I'm closing out is, has St. Louis gotten the best of Darius Cooks? Does St. Louis have him in his feelings? And 95% of y'all is like, yes. I feel like, and 5% of y'all say no, because you have your own opinion, whatever. I know for a fact that St. Louis is gotten under Darius Cooks' skin, and I want to say congratulations. You win. Like Beyonce with the mute challenge, and she was telling the cities who won. You win. Because prior to y'all, I had Miami in first place. I have to say though, Miami, y'all chased him out of there. I give y'all that. And then we got Geisha 305. Learned about her from that. And we got E-Class who got them together. Would have been great to have that. Would have loved if E-Class had filmed that himself. But then he just walked away and that was it. St. Louis then got up in this man's head living rent-free. A week later, he's still trying to insult y'all because y'all done got under his skin and y'all staying in the comments. I love it for you. Great job, St. Louis. This is why y'all my second home. This is why St. Louis, well, okay. I love St. Louis, but actually Georgia is my second home. But St. Louis is like a home for me. And that's why. Because y'all my people. Y'all my people. Y'all ain't finna, y'all got that Chicago energy behind y'all. Y'all ain't finna let nobody just keep coming at y'all. Y'all gonna get them together. You know what? I gotta pull that Geisha 305 into the intro. Thank who is that? Nelly B for even putting the comment. Geisha got him so bad he didn't even want to listen to it right. You know he did though. You know he did. He just didn't listen online. I gotta add that in. I hope that's gotta be in part of the trailer. Forgot about that. Yes. Because I'm trying to put some new stuff together. I'm trying to refresh our trailers and commercials. I forgot about that. I love it. Coming soon. Probably tomorrow. Okay, so Darius Cooks brought up the issue with the confrontation with Andrew Caldwell. We know that their only interaction was online. They have never met each other in person. It was based on Andrew as Crooks. Now, Crooks did tell the truth about this part of the story, where Andrew was online Andrew used to do cooking periodically or whatever. He was trying to make some rice. He didn't really know how. And his some of Darius Cooks followers went over to Darius Cooks like, help him cook, get on there. Darius Cooks saw it as an opportunity to get on someone with a large platform to hopefully get followers. So he went over to, other than that, he's not trying to help people. That ain't in his nature to help people. So he goes on, it goes well or whatever. They start following each other. I think Andrew didn't know who Darius Cooks really was, and wasn't really fanning out like that. Fast forward, we get to what we're going to show you next, which is when Darius Cooks was getting exposed on a national level, you know, Black Enterprise and the Southern Grit, all kind of national publications. And Andrew Caldwell was also getting messages from his followers saying that Darius Cooks had scammed them and he owed them for their cookware, et cetera, et cetera. This was also during Skilligate, if I'm not mistaken. So who gets on? I think Andrew gets on. No, Darius Cooks, I think, gets on Andrew's live again with this situation. And we're going to watch it play. Now, what we're going to watch is my original video reaction. And I do some commentary. I have not watched it recently at all. So I don't know how much I interrupt. And so I'll figure this out. I may jump around a little bit. But you get to see it. And the poll question I'm putting out before I started is, have you seen the video where Andrew Caldwell confronts Darius Cooks, a.k.a. Darius Crooks, a.k.a. Darius Legion Crooks? Oh, I got to share first. What am I doing? Let me share this. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Do a full screen here. Is that full screen? And then we hit play. To it. Play.
People been inboxing me, asking me to blast you. I said no. I have nothing against that man.
But why do we have a? Where's the problem? What did I do?
The problem is people have since we went live and you helped me make that rice. Have supported.
Oh, he helped him make rice.
You. Mm-hmm. Okay. They have purchased your merchandise, like your book.
Merchandise.
Mm-hmm. Your book.
It was only 5 minutes.
Okay, and it's gonna be real fast. They have purchased your books. They have purchased. I don't know. They see. Listen.
I'm listening. Those are my people. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay. They have purchased your stuff, your books. She sent me screenshots, and she's like, she's been asking you where is her stuff at, and you blocked her on your Instagram.
First person you blocked.
Darius, hold on before you start.
I ain't saying
when my supporters come over there and support you, trust and believe they mean it from their heart. And for you not to send them their merchandise, she been asking you. I got all the receipts, Darius.
You got an order number? You got a 6-digit order number?
I would send you everything.
No. Just give me. This is
not right.
This is very simple. Just send me a 6-digit order number. I can't do nothing until I get an order. You know our first and last name?
But the thing, I will send it to you. I'm not gonna blast her right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause because I think, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this, and I don't want to be interrupting too much. But and I'm probably gonna skip around because this thing is 29 minutes, 30 minutes, and I'm not gonna have this video be a whole 30 minutes of me reacting. So I'm gonna chop this up. But what Darius is doing right here is what he always does. So it's a way to distract or detract from the subject at hand and the issue, which is multiple people coming out saying that he is taking their money and never delivering their products or services. Okay, we're not gonna watch me commentate on me commentating. I'm gonna get to the part where they talking again.
My live and they got blocked.
They asked you.
Hold on 1 second, bro. Hold on 1 second. If they were on my live and they got blocked, they did something to get blocked.
She's not like that.
I don't care what you say. I understand she's not like that with you.
Andrew, shit like that with you. If you come on I don't block people on my live. People block people off my live. You see what I'm saying? You come on my live talking smart. You come on my live cutting up. You getting blocked. That's it. I don't block people. Even when I have detractors and haters that come on my live, as long as they're respectful, I let them stay. When they're not respectful.
Did we hear any disrespectful people that he blocked from that live from yesterday? Those were calm. Nobody was calling him out his name. And he's like, they're like, why are you coming so hard for St. Louis? I'm going to show you why I'm coming so hard for St. Louis. Block. Like, was that rude for them to ask that?
I send them on their way. So I understand that might be your experience with the individual, but it probably wasn't mine. And I don't even know who the person is that you're referring to. Further, we do have similar audiences and there is some crossover. So I know people that follow me that also follow you and vice versa. Why does it have to be a situation of it's your supporter that you sent coming to support me when I have viral content just like you do? I sell a valuable product and the person.
Okay, well, it's not about that. It's not about that. It's
what
about.
What is it about?
This is okay. Listen, this is about you sending your product to your customers. This woman who I know personally, and I said, well, for you to block, for you, and I said, for you to
Andrew,
get blocked,
what's the
you
person's
said
name?
something wrong.
What's the person's
I'm
name?
not finna block her because you're known for putting out people information.
Where's the post where I did
personal information? But what
Where's
you
the
need to
post where I
learn
did
is certain states is illegal.
Where's the post where I did that?
I'm not finna do it right now, but you have done it, Darius.
Where's the post where I've done it?
Darius, this is a real issue and it needs to be addressed.
Where's the post where I did it?
We got countless posts where you've done it.
I'm not finna blast you out there like that.
You don't have to blast me. I'm asking you a question.
I'm not.
You said no. You can't come to a person with an accusation. You cannot come to a person with an accusation and not give me the information.
No.
If I came to you,
that's what you want, Darius.
Andrew, if I came to you with an accusation, I would have the proof to back it up. You're saying to me, you're known for putting out people's information. What I'm asking
you are known for doing that. You are known because she said,
where is the post? Where is your scooter?
I gotta pause this. I'm just looking at the comment. Somebody just commented #scammer conference.
Where's the post?
That still cracks me up. #scammer conference.
When did I do it? Where's that screenshot? You have all the screenshots? Where's the screenshot? Where is the screenshot?
I'm going to tell you. I said, okay, let me see, because all your supporters is going to believe what they want to believe.
And yours are going to believe what they want to believe.
Correct. But there is, I can guarantee you today, and I don't care about you putting out my information. I got plenty of lawyers. I'm ready.
I don't even want your information.
Let me just say this. After today, while we are on this live, I can promise you, I'm starting a federal investigation.
Okay. A federal investigation.
Okay. I'm going to get everybody.
I'll give you a little preview for tomorrow's live. Tomorrow morning live with Andrew Caldwell. He's saying the same thing about the stuff happening from the radio show getting canceled. He's got the FBI on people and police involved in everything.
To come forward and
per him, not for real, what Andrew said. I know some people misunderstand what I'm saying.
They're going to show proof, and the feds already say they're watching you.
And you know what's so funny about all this? You're going to join the rest of them. You're going to join Angela Davis, the kitchenista, who tried the same line. You're going to join Danielle and Don Von Holland, who also tried.
Send my supporters.
You ain't mentioned me, Darius.
So
I'm talking to people too.
I don't have no beef towards you. But
I don't have a beef towards you. I don't understand what this is about.
When my supporters,
why are you hollering? I'm right here, Andrew. Why are you hollering?
You're wrong. I'm done with
Andrew, I'm right here. Why are you hollering?
Darius, you're wrong.
Why are you hollering? All you got to do is give me the order number. Andrew,
God gonna get him, Andrew.
Order number.
I'm not giving you no order. I'm not giving you my personal information. And I'm not allowed to get.
You
There
give me
is.
your order number, I
Come
solve
on
the
here.
problem.
May
You
the
don't
Lord
give me your
bless
order
you.
number, I
May
can't
the
solve
Lord
the problem.
bless you and keep you. You're wrong.
Give
And
me the order
anybody
number.
else that's out there, there is.
Give
and
me
I-
the
I
order
think
number.
There is stuff now.
Give me the order number.
I will send you all their order numbers.
Give me the order number.
And if they
I-
don't
no,
get
let's-
that stuff
no.
by
You want to
this
solve
weekend,
it? You want to solve it right now on live?
Are you in Atlanta or are you in Chicago or are
It
you
don't
in New
matter.
York?
I'm in St. Louis.
No, you're not in St. Louis.
He in
We don't
Atlanta,
have
ain't
those
he?
type of people here.
Now, I can solve it right now. I will stop what I'm doing. My staff is waiting on me to finish this
Stop what you're
broccoli cheddar
doing
soup.
and let's inbox and you better send all
No. We don't have to inbox. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. Why we gotta go to inbox? We on live. Let's solve it right now.
I'm not gonna put my supporters' information out.
You're very passionate. If you want a resolution, we can solve
They
it.
inbox me.
You're very passionate. If you want to solve it, we
yes,
can solve
I
it
am.
right now on live. Yeah.
No. You're not in St. Louis, honey. You're not in
So
St. Louis.
if you give me an order
honey,
number,
let me get the prosecutor and the police on the phone.
okay, you want me to hold on while you do that?
Police.
Because I got time. You want me to hold on while you do it?
Derek, I'm not gonna argue with you. All I gotta say is
I'm not
you
arguing.
You like to
You want me to
overtalk people.
solve the
You know what?
problem,
You
but
really
you
good
not
at
giving me
this.
your order
You
number.
really good
Where
at this.
is the
He's good at
order
it.
number?
I
Andrew,
just
Where
told you trying to
is
make me
the
look like
order
I'm a liar.
number? Where
I will
is
inbox
the
you
order
their
number?
information.
Where is
These
the
people are
order
married.
number?
I'm not
Where
gonna put our
is
information.
the order number? Where is the order
Bye, Darius.
number?
Right, bye. You want attention, you got your views, you got your followers. Goodbye. You got to jail soon. You will be going to jail soon. You will be out the laugh. But Darius, you wrong. What is
He ain't laughing that hard. That for me, I was like, he is not laughing that hard. Darius Cooks, the fakery of it all. You're wrong.
You wrong, Darius. And all the women and all the people that support you need to tell you you're wrong for right now. Nobody come out. You got 1.5 million followers. Honey, I'm working on an HBO TV show. I'm working on mini. So what are you working on?
The $1.3 million I made this past weekend.
Lies.
Oh, you did well.
I got a story about that too.
No, you didn't make that. Darius, you didn't make that.
And the sold out tour for 2022. I'm sorry.
I know this.
And the sold out tour for 2022. I'm sorry.
That was a lie too. We now know what we've talked about it multiple times, how the tour was never sold out. He did not make that $1.3 million in a weekend that he claims. He couldn't even sell out the two kings and a queen tour a couple weeks ago. So gaslighting and lies. Fairy tales.
You didn't make no 1.5. Now you probably made $100,000
right
within a week, but you didn't
it's
make
1.3.
No, it's not 1.3.
Show me your
He gonna show him the fake Shopify screenshot.
Let me grab my computer. Hold on. Let me grab my computer.
I want to see your computer because I don't believe that. I need to see it.
I'm gonna log in. You want to see it?
Send my supporters their products.
Oh, you want to see it?
You might want to see these fake screenshots.
Their information, their products.
You want to see it?
Darius Crook. I didn't say Crook. I said Cook.
Now watch Darius Crook's eyes in this. This is when I knew that this stuff was emotionally getting to him. He's playing it off for those who don't know, but you see the rapid blinking of his eyes. It's like he's trying to hold back the tears.
Send my supporters their information. I don't want to see it, Darius.
He does have Darius bothered because Darius is going through a lot, and he normally wouldn't do that.
When my people inbox me telling me they did not
receive
their product and they supported you, and they're saying, Andrew, why did you have me to support this scammer? And saying, oh, so you a scammer too? I'm like, heck no. I don't want to see that.
What was that?
Let me see when you pay the IRS.
What was that?
Let me see when you paid the IRS.
Everybody rent that you ran up and just left their cities.
You want to see the return from the tax return?
I'm not.
For the 40% of you who 40, I think is right at 40% of you who haven't ever seen this before, when Andrew starts going through all of his claims against Darius Cooks, I then realized that Andrew Caldwell had been watching my videos. The problem is he got the facts all screwed up, but he gets the overall point of it all. And later on, I actually have talked to Andrew, and I know that he watches the videos.
I'm not.
He also has some advice for me to always cover Darius Cooks. I was like hell. He did tell me that like 2 years ago now. He was like, you should do that. That's the content you should be doing. I'm like, I do not want to cover Darius Cooks every day. Yet I've been doing it for the past, 2 weeks? 3?
What you want to see?
$48,000 settlement that you settled with the city. I'm not ready to see that. I
With
want
the
to
city?
see, and also the
Deals with
lady,
the state.
you know, that lady that made your
Hold on 1 second. The ball done bounced.
Darius.
The ball done bounced. What the ball done bounced? Okay, the lady that did what? Come on, let's deal with it. Come on, let's deal with it.
Darius Cooks Williams. I'm just say Will because I don't want you to think I call you a crook.
Let's deal with it. What's up? Let's deal with it.
Darius, I'm not putting you out there. Pay the people back.
You are. No, you are, because Andrew, you have not, to this point, you have not provided any detailed information. You're providing
you
hearsay.
want me to
I've
call
asked you for an order number 45 times so that I can solve your supporters' problem. I'm going to solve your supporters' problem right here on live.
Okay,
How, when you're not at your warehouse?
Solve everybody else's problems as well.
That I don't have a problem with everybody else.
You resolve every employee because you remember you went live last and during COVID. You went live and laid off all your employees doing Instagram live. You remember that? And when they was stealing your
I've never laid off employees on Instagram live.
How about this?
And Darius is right. He did not lay off his employees via Instagram Live. He went on Instagram Live and announced the closing of his restaurants with no mention of what but it wasn't the way that it was done. Okay, back into this video.
Let's
That
put our
goes
difference
against
to a-
HIPAA law. What are you
let's put
talking
our
about?
difference to a side right
Where
now.
do y'all get y'all information, Andrew? I
There
never
ain't
laid
no
off an
y'all.
employee
Ain't
on a
no
live.
y'all. You got my braids wiggling, but ain't no y'all.
So he's lying, saying he never laid off his employees on a live stream. Again, it's him playing semantics because he did in fact close his restaurants without notifying his employees, and they found out via him being on his Instagram and Facebook lives. That's how they found out that the restaurants were closed. So he did in fact lay them off or fire his employees via social media. He didn't have a meeting. He didn't give them a heads up. They found out the morning of, as he's talking to his audience, not even them, because that live stream was not for his employees. It's just they happened to find out about it from everybody saying, "Oh my God, I didn't know I know you work for Darius Cooks. He laid all y'all off. He online right now saying that he's closing the business for his mental health." That's how they were finding out. So it's not a lie. He's a liar, but that is not a lie.
Oh, listen,
Andrew, when did you ever see me lay off employees on Instagram?
Darius, you got my
Y'all hear him lying. Darius Cooks lying. Actually, even the newscast that we listened to, last week sometime, even they said that that's how the employees found out. They said it.
my word on this. I would donate $100,000.
Where is the order number?
We'll
I
donate
want to solve it. I want to solve it.
No, you don't want to solve it, trust
right now.
We wouldn't be here if you wanted to solve it.
Before I did this, I wanted to get some investigation first, and I digged up and I looked up in the system.
Andrew, ain't no investigation. I'm right here, bro. I'm right
No, there are
here.
investigations.
We don't have to invest. As a matter of fact, we don't have to investigate nothing, Andrew. I'm right here.
I would donate $100,000 if you pay all
You
your
can ask me any question you want to ask.
$100,000 when you pay your employees. So I would give you $100,000.
Eugene, did you get paid every week?
You got all
These people that he's pointing out that he's about to, again, gaslighting. They are not employees. These are contractual gig workers. They all have their own businesses and they help him like on a project basis. These are not employees.
all employees.
Eugene ain't an employee. He's a contractor.
You got people.
Do you get paid every month
that you did not pay?
Anybody want to guess who that is right there? In the young lady whose head is partially cut off on y'all side. Anybody want to guess? Anyone know who she is? Anybody know her whereabouts? Because This is when I began to have I don't know the lady, but just the way that people laugh and taunt people who are going through and being abused. That's not Crystal. Misty Blue. It's not Crystal. Crystal wish she looked like that, but no, that's not Crystal. Madeline. Thank you, Nellie B. I think it's the first person to say Madeline. And then we got Miss C. Johnson. That's Madeline. Madeline was Darius Cooks' former food photographer for about 5 years. So for 5 years, again, when you really pay attention to the psychology of Darius Cooks and the people who are in his inner circle, a lot of them have the same story of, oh, he was cool, he was fun, he was this, he was that. And now he actually has money to pay people he want to keep around. So he pays people while they're with him. It's when the relationship is over where they start to have problems with him trying to get them and not pay them and, doing like what he did to Jeremy, try to destroy your reputation, all those sort of things. But when you're in his good graces, you're good. Things are fine. Like I told y'all, I keep telling y'all, we were cool for 9 years. It was that 10th year is when she decided to scam me. And that's how I was blindsided by the whole thing, because it was unlike everything else. But that's what some predators do. All predators don't strike right away. Y'all gotta understand what I'm telling y'all. Some of them will groom and love bomb you for years before they strike. Darius Cooks is that kind of predator. So Madeline, who in this particular video, and this is what was pissing me off, laughing, cackling, enjoying it, making fun of, Andrew, take with a grain of salt, I already know. Laughing at Andrew, laughing at the people who haven't been getting their money, acting like every accusation against Darius Cooks was made up and it's only haters, and reveling in because her relationship with him and what she's getting from the situation is fine. Fast forward, not even a year from this moment, she is now not working with Darius Cooks anymore. Obviously had a major falling out. You want to know why? Leading into it, at least. I don't know the details. I wasn't there for that final conversation. I know what Darius Cooks has said, and then I can read some of the truth into his lie. But her business had grown so much in the 5 years that she had known him that she could no longer, chose to, because she's smart in that way. She chose to no longer prioritize being Darius's photographer. However, because her company had grown, she had other food photographers. And so she was trying to get him to start working with those people. She, on the other hand, was choosing to work with Pinky's from Slutty Vegan. Pinky's was Darius Cooks' neighbor where he had the Greens and Gravy restaurant. Slutty Vegan is on that same block. Darius Cooks fell out with Slutty Vegan, Pinky, back when he had the restaurant there because he had some kind of leaking or some issue, and it was causing issues with her restaurant. She was trying to get it fixed. He wouldn't allow her to get it fixed. It was a whole thing. So they fell out, years ago. Now, fast forward, Madeline becoming a very popular, she does great work. She chooses to work with Slutty Vegan, who does not have that horrible reputation. And she's now at times where her sub people are working with Darius Cooks. She traveling to Los Angeles or somewhere, taking these glamour shots and taking pictures of Pinky's food. Oh, Darius Cooks will live it. When we all saw that, everybody was talking about it on the different exposing groups. We all knew, Miss Crooks, Miss Darius Legion, live it. Fast forward, he's now they're not working together. So when people noticed that she was missing and hadn't been around for a long time, first he was like, "Oh, she busy," and he had her different food photographers in. I don't know if they were employees or just subcontractors or what, but they would be doing the work, and you could tell he wasn't really happy with it completely. So then he just started saying she wasn't gone. She's around. Everybody act like Madeline gone. Everybody act like I can't keep nobody around. Fast forward, he finally admits it. And I remember I was at an airport. I think I was flying back from Houston or somewhere. I was at the airport and it was all going down. And I'm like, oh, Lord, I'm not home. I can't screen record right. So I screen record from my phone. where he is saying, Darius Cooks is saying that he had a conversation with Madeline. She basically did some stuff to him. It made him say some stuff that made him come out of character. And so they're no longer working together. He said that Madeline did some stuff, said some stuff that made him come out of character. So they're not working together anymore. Again, he's always the victim. Everyone who he ends a relationship with or something goes awry, he has to make them the villain in the story every single time. Did the same thing to Madeline. And like almost every single time, Madeline's quiet. Doesn't say nothing. She moves on with her life, although he's trying to act like she's the spawn of Satan now. Somebody was saying that then he bought his own food photography equipment. I'm going down this whole rabbit hole. But anyway, he bought his own food photography equipment and claimed that he was going to start doing it himself. It looked a fool. He gave up on that. He ain't been doing it lately. But somebody was showing her, because he was basically saying he could do what she could do. You know, he didn't watch her for years. He basically could do it on his own. He then also claimed that because his work was so good, somebody was going to pay him $40,000 to be their food photographer. The dude was still ordering his products, his equipment from Amazon, claiming somebody was going to pay him $40,000 to take pictures for their cookbook. A fool. So anyway, Madeline, somebody reached out to her, showing her his work and saying something about his smart remarks about her, and she just laughed at him and said, what a joke. So Madeline, we have not heard from her since, but you'll see here when she was in the good graces and all of that, she's sitting here cackling and making fun of the people who were suffering. Now she's part of that number, like everybody else. Welcome to the side, Madeline.
Every week. Security, do you get paid every week? Okay, those are my employees.
I haven't seen her either. So all three of them don't work with him on a regular basis anymore. Madeline, we know, is gone. Centuria, whatever her name is, I'm not sure. I just haven't heard him mention her. Y'all let me know, though, in the chat, those of you who watch a little bit more. I don't know if she's completely gone or if she just is sporadically around, because I feel like there was somebody helping him with because she helped him with his social media, with reels and stuff. I feel like the last time I heard somebody in the background helping him with it, it wasn't her. And that was like a couple weeks ago. The older guy, I'm forgetting his name right now. He stopped working with Darius Cooks because Darius Cooks wanted to start traveling, doing the travel vlogs. And that guy is married and couldn't travel with Darius Cooks. But now he's going to be meeting Darius Cooks in Japan. And he's going to be doing some videography work because Darius Cooks, although he fired Corey, the videographer, because he's so unreliable and all these other things he claims. Now Darius Cooks shot himself in the foot because he now didn't have a videographer for him when he goes to Bali for a month or whatever in Japan. So now he has his old videographer stepping in for Japan. And he mentioned something. I was in and out of the live paying attention, but it looks like he was entertaining the idea of having Corey join him in Bali, but I don't know if that's happening or what he was exactly saying. Some of y'all might fill in the gap for that. But anyway, back to this, and then we're going to wrap this up with the comments, and then we're getting out of here.
He's right here.
Those are not your employees.
Darius, you're not nice to people. You're only nice because you're on live, but behind the scenes, you are mean.
No,
that's true, Andrew. Andrew got that from me, too. Me and Palmer said the same thing.
He is mean behind the scenes. Am I nice to you?
Darius, stop.
Eugene, am I nice to you?
So that's thank you, Don. I see your comment. That's Eugene. Oh, you can't really see him. You can't see him on the camera. But anyway, Eugene is the videographer who is here. That's the one who's meeting him in Japan.
Okay, now what are we saying?
Your employees, and I would give you $100,000. You got my word. I'm telling you.
Those are the ones that are currently working with him, too.
I would give you $100,000.
Let's ask the past employees.
If you go back and pay all your employees that you owe.
Where are the employees? So this ball done moved, Andrew.
He'll say, where are the employees? But we have Kiara. I'm forgetting her last name, but Kiara has been very vocal for years now about her not getting paid when she worked. I always forget which restaurant. Is it Greens and Gravy, y'all? I think it was. She worked there for a month and never got paid. And then when she demanded her money, came up there, and Darius Cooks happened to come there, he attacked her physically. Police had to escort him out of his own restaurant. And then he's saying employees don't get paid. And on top of that, you got all the employees who said they weren't paid, who ended up having to go through the Department of Labor. So them having to go through the Department of Labor is not you paying them. That means you didn't pay them. That they shouldn't have had to go through all that. They should have just got their check, direct deposited or paper check, however they were used to receiving it, should have been the way that they should have gotten that last check, not having to go fight for it through government agencies. That's ridiculous. And that's why she has to take, and I ain't saying everybody, because some of y'all take edibles for various reasons, whatever. I ain't judging y'all. But she, as in Darius Cooks, has to take them to rest her mind from all the sins that she commits constantly.
At first, it was your supporters,
you owe the
and now I don't pay employees.
No. You
Right, somebody. Darius is a known scammer, though. Facts.
You didn't pay your employees, and I got.
How do you owe the IRS? You paying employees?
Well, not the IRS. You owe somebody for payroll protection for whatever you got.
Okay.
It's something.
Do you want me to explain?
Can
I say one thing to you real fast?
Yes.
Okay. If you know how federal taxes work from an employer standpoint, the employee pays their withholding tax. Can I finish saying this? Can I finish saying it? Can I finish saying it? Can I finish saying it? Can I finish saying it?
Yes, and we're gonna pay that $10,000 from that Airbnb that you having people book your events at have these events at.
So you believe somebody who says she works for me and you don't see any
$10,000.
Oh my God, I need to. The only problem is Andrew is yelling, but now I need this clip, right? I need to work with this. He's claiming that Nadia, aka Spunky Brewster on TikTok, that's her TikTok page. She's the one who came out and said she used to be a dehiver. She offered to help Darius Cooks as an assistant. He told her no originally. He eventually reaches out a month or so later, says her yes. Within a couple days, he's asking her to sign to book Airbnbs for him rather, in her name, using her information. She does it, not thinking too much of it, because he's acting like he's locked out of his account, but he needs this done right away. She does that. Long story short, now she's booking Airbnbs in her name for him. He then ends up damaging one of them. She then gets a bill for $10,000 in damages. Darius Cooks is now claiming that she made all that up and that she's never worked for him. And I never saw that live myself, but people were saying he claimed that she was an actress, and that she never worked for him. He didn't know who she was. He's asking for proof. And I literally have the screenshots of the email exchanges when she was booking Airbnbs with him talking to her. Nadia. He's such a, I mean, he lies about stuff that is so provable. That's why there is no shame in my game. That's why there is no fear in ever defamation or anything else. Because I'm like, oh, please take me to court. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, I would make a whole, it'd be a whole Netflix series off this. From the courtroom alone. It'd be like the O.J. Simpson trial all over again. Y'all have weeks of a 6-month trial. my attorneys would be so busy with thousands of pieces, tens of thousands of pieces of receipts.
Look, I can't
tens of thousands of hours of video footage where she literally tells on herself.
Back to Airbnb. There you go.
Where?
Andrew. I'm not trying to out
Andrew, what is it, bro?
Pay the people.
At first it was, I don't pay
you
employees.
All these millions of dollars, but you're not paying nobody, and your Range Rover came from CarMax.
The Range Rover came from CarMax.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
There is nothing wrong with that part. I don't know why people picking on that part.
No. We never buy cars brand new. A car is a depreciating asset, number one.
Now he's saying we never buy cars brand new. They are depreciating assets. That's, you know, that statement is true from a financial perspective. However, she was, well, a few times she's been bragging about the future car she planned on buying. She was talking about buying a Lucid Air, which is an electric car. I don't know if some of you might be familiar with it. Over $100,000 car. They're only brand new. She was ordering it. She actually put in an order for it and was bragging to Eugene about it on one of her lives, talking about, look, I put an order in for it. That's a brand new car. Then he recently had been talking about the Escalade 2024 or something, I think. Talking about the Escalade. Those are brand new cars. See, she just be saying stuff.
We never buy a car brand new.
You run it state to state.
That he's doing, running state to state.
You own all these cars.
I'm on tour, Andrew. I'm on tour.
That ain't what he's talking about.
What do you mean I'm going state to
Again, the gaslighting. Andrew's calling him out from running for state to state, meaning from Chicago to New York to Atlanta and now Houston. He's running. He moves when things get too hairy wherever he's been. He moves to the next state. Oh, I'm sorry. Houston, now Bali. He's running, but he wants to act like Andrew is talking about him going on his little dining with diarrhea tours. That's not what he was talking about.
When you wasn't on tour,
I was in Atlanta the whole time. What are you talking about?
People is running you out of there. They've been knocking at your door. They found out where you live, and you about to move from Atlanta. You need to move from Atlanta, right?
I sold my house because I made $300,000.
Darius, you are a liar now. I'm calling you a liar. Darius, you a liar now. I like you, but you gotta pay my supporters. They are inboxing me like crazy, Darius.
Well, I believe it, because I get a lot of inboxes too.
And this is not comedy. If anybody on here laughing at some importance, you crazy.
Where's the order number?
People, and I just told you there is, it hurt my heart.
Your heart could be all you want to without an order.
When you having all this money and you out here running state to state, can't pay the people. You owe the IRS, you owe Atlanta,
I'm going
you
state
owe
to
New
state
York.
because I'm on tour, bruh.
How
I'm
you on
sorry.
tour, Darius, when you owe so many people?
Who do I owe? Where are the people?
So now I'm a liar. I'm a delusional.
Andrew, I am on my live stream platform 5 hours a day.
I don't care how.
And not getting these orders out. He's admitting that he's on his live stream 5 hours a day. How the hell can you be on a live 5 hours a day? And supposedly at this time he was running the warehouse and doing dining with diarrhea events. And what he's doing in this particular live is shooting content for social media. How are you supposed to be able to do all that? That means some balls are getting dropped, like getting people's orders out.
5 hours a day. Talk about I owe them no money. Where are the people?
Okay, you was just on the news in Atlanta for scamming.
No, I was not on the news for scamming. I was on the news for doctor.
No,
they knocked at your door. They knocked at your door, the news people.
But I thought I was running from state to state. If they found me, I thought I was going state to state.
That wasn't even your house. That was an Airbnb.
How the news find me?
It's on the news. Randy, you know Randy, they knocked at
Randy
your door.
Travis. But how the news find me if I'm going state to state?
Darius, pay these people. That's all I gotta say. I'm not here to bash you.
Can you tell me?
No, you got $1.5 million in there. Don't make me go pull judgment.
There's more than that. There's more than that.
I'm finna gather all your employees that you owe, and you finna pay them. From the catering people that you owe $300, from the $20,000 catering truck, and yeah, you did a lot of people dirty, Darius.
You talking about my ex?
Y'all see, we talked about that before when we did the food truck story. It's always the ex, because it's to dismantle and discredit everything that all the facts that are told. Hold on. Okay.
About my ex. You're talking about
there you go to ex.
Oh,
not ex-friend.
You're talking about my
not ex-business partner.
From 16 years ago, that's salty. Okay, sure.
Y'all see how he dismissed it as an ex from 16, and y'all know that number keeps moving. Y'all been around. Y'all know that number moves every time you say it. And it's always well over a decade, but also never mentions the friendship or the food truck business. It's just the salty ex. Oh, she's so full of it.
A scorned ex is always
you used him. You used him.
That he did. You're right, Andrew. He used me.
Remember, you didn't have a car for a long time.
He didn't.
And he drove
Look
you
at Andrew
around.
watching my video.
I lived in New York, Andrew. You don't have a car.
Not in Chicago. You ain't have no car at the point in Chicago either. Be quiet. So again, the gaslighting. I was in New York, Andrew. VellB ain't never lived in New York. I visited. I've been to New York a handful of times, but I've never lived in New York. So why would me be talking about driving him around in New York? I never lived there. I didn't even have a car when I went to New York to visit. Gaslighting. Y'all see how she take a little bit of the truth and then wrap it in a big ass lie. Right, Alice. Andrew had watched the whole. This was back in the day too. This thing is at least over a year old. Andrew was watching the whole Surviving Darius Cooks series to that point. He had watched every episode.
About this.
I lived in New York.
That ain't what
I have a car living in New York.
Why was your bunk case old and why you had a bird flying around in your store? And why you had all that trash in your store?
What store did I have?
So that's the story of the Carolina Pound Cake Company Trap Bakery. But again, Andrew, he's saying store. Darius Cooks, he's taking that word because it's a misstatement. It wasn't a store. It was just a trap bakery. Literally just all they did was bake and ship the cakes out. Wasn't no storefront. But Darius Cooks knows that, but he's gonna try to twist the narrative with his gaslighting. When did I have a store? Actually, technically, he had one in Chicago. He had the Cupcake Gallery and Uptown Pies. But he's trying to, when did I have a store in Chicago? See, he need to be, but he would never have this sort of conversation with a person like me or Roland Martin or a Randy Travis or anybody who could come, especially a me, because y'all know I can come at everything he says. I'm gonna have a rebuttal with facts and a receipt. Like, hold on, let me dial it up. Let me pull it up real quick.
Darius, now
I don't have an order number. Now I don't have a car. Now I get a car from CarMax.
You got a lot of people out here that you owe and scam, and you running city to city. Like, you got some major people that mad at you. I'm talking about that work for the government, that they supported you, and now they're starting an investigation on you. So they say mental illness is real once I start telling the truth.
Oh, don't I know?
On blast.
Oh, don't I know?
We are both known. I have a right to go live with him to ask him what's going on.
Yes, you do, Andrew.
Darius' number. Darius don't have my number. So this is the only way we're going to split. Ain't no pure comedy. If Darius want to take this on a comedy, he going to have to pay these people, and he going to have to do this, and me and him would go on tour.
No, me and him ain't going nowhere. I cook for a living.
Then. So you going to pay these people then.
You try to do comedy. Well, got a story on that too.
Go on YouTube. Go look at my, I'm going to show you my inbox.
No.
All
Can you give me the first and last name who I owe? I'll write it right now.
Listen.
Give me the first and last name of who I owe. I'm gonna write a check right now.
Andrew Caldwell, from all the people that they got to get up there. He getting all these inboxes saying you scanned them, and they put their bank receipts. They got their bank receipts, Darius.
What's the order number?
You was doing
what's the order number, Andrew, so I can look it up?
You was doing card only in your store. You remember that?
I was doing because we got robbed at gunpoint, Andrew.
You
that's why.
Up, I believe. A legend.
Yeah.
A legend? Wow. So my employees got robbed at gunpoint to the point where we had to bring in a social services worker and therapist. But you're making fun of my employees
demanded that because Darius wasn't gonna do that either with the therapist. See, here's the gaslighting too. And Andrew got all this from he got all this from VellB Reacts. He there was I've talked about it in the past. I know some of y'all knew her, but Darius Cooks, there was a robbery at the Greens and Gravy restaurant. Now, word on the street was that some people were speculating that Darius Cooks may have set that up. I don't know. I'm just repeating. That's a rumor, total rumor. However, after the robbery, Darius Cooks went to credit card payments only with that restaurant, and he would not take any cash. Well, the issue became then people started having issues with their credit cards being double charged. The staff was writing down their credit card numbers on pieces of paper, all kind of stuff. And so there was like fraud happening with the credit cards. So some people were speculating that he did that in order to be able to get people's credit card numbers and do the double charging and all of that other stuff that was happening, all the shenanigans. And there are people that were in the reviews, the Yelp reviews and stuff, talking about those frauds.
And I'm asking you, who do I owe? Give me the first
in Darius Cooks
name.
Go on YouTube and type in Darius Cooks
Andrew.
scammer. Type in Darius Cooks scammer.
So you, okay, fine. So you want me to go out here and
Darius Cooks brings up a lot of information.
Darius,
and receipts.
You're not a bad person. It's just the demon in you making you money hungry. That's all.
I agree with that. Oh, I agree with that.
Stupid from laughing.
It's the demons and I'm making them like that.
That's what we need, Eugene.
You can laugh. Darius, you owe a lot.
Where
of
is the order?
I'm asking you to pay your people and your employees, and I'm asking you to go. Now, I'm not. Let me just say this, because before I went live, I already called some people, and so I'm ready for you to detox me, because you're not gonna get sued. I'm gonna have the police to come to you. I'm gonna put out a warrant on you.
You ready for me to detox?
Not detox, but doxing.
A private citizen.
Because you like to put people information out. You like to put people information out, just like that married couple you just did, and you was wrong for doing. They had kids. They supported you, Darius.
She's never supported me.
Never. Well, she did.
Darius.
She
never
was a
bought a
viewer.
thing
She was
for me.
a watcher.
I do too. Give me the order.
So you go on your bank receipts from last year and the other year. Matter of fact.
Again, there's Andrew with a misstatement of the facts. So he's talking about the Hollins family, and Danielle was a watcher of Darius Cooks. Now, had she not realized so quickly, because I think she found him during the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. If she had not realized so quickly that he was the spawn of Satan, she probably would have become a customer. It's that she realized, she was like, after watching it, she was like, I'm like, someone's like, her discernment kicked in. Some of y'all D-haggers, y'all need to pray for it. Pray for y'all discernment, because it ain't there. But anyway, her discernment kicked in, and that's when her eyes were open. And so she was watching like, I can't believe he's treating people like this, et cetera, et cetera. And then she learned about the scams and became vocal about exposing the scams so other people weren't going to get scammed by him. That's how that went down. But she never was a customer.
I need my other phone, because I need to go on my inbox, and I'm gonna post you all these receipts they saying they owe you with their credit card information.
Come on, let's look up Danielle Hollins' name. DANIELLE.
She said she ain't never bought nothing from you.
HO.
So you see, again, the gaslighting. He's gonna go because there was a misstatement of the facts. Now let's pull her up. Let's see. Let me prove, so it can make it look like it invalidates everything that Andrew is saying. Again, he'll go live with a person like an Andrew. He'll go and interview with a Larry Reed and a Wiley and a Tasha K where he could pay her allegedly. He'll do those sort of things, but he will not have a serious conversation, because just like he barely able to hold his own with Andrew with this chaos, he definitely would not be able to hold his own with an intelligent, factual conversation about all these allegations. Well, all of these truths out here about him being a scammer. I ain't got to say allegations. I know it's true.
LLAND.
He knows that.
If the cake costs $65, you will charge it.
Do you see Danielle Hollins' name? Do you see Danielle Hollins?
You doxing
Do you see Danielle Hollins?
It just say order number.
Do you see Danielle Hollins? How did she support me? Do you see Danielle Hollins?
Went on national TV and her husband. They ain't gonna lie on you.
He said Danielle Hollins and her husband ain't gonna lie on me.
So
they don't have a need to lie on you. They didn't lie on them.
Do you see? I'm showing you black and white on the computer. I'm showing you black and white, bro.
1,000 people. Everybody lined in. Okay.
Hey, I'm good. We probably
you
be done.
might want to contact the
I don't
federal.
even like. You might want to
contact the FBI.
FBI.
You might want to contact the FBI, because there is a case open on you.
They know where I'm at. The news found me.
The FBI know where you at. You right about that. Probably only truth even told.
Contact the credit card people too. Bank of America. You might want to contact West Fargo. You might want to contact Chase. that you overcharged those people, and you went in there and gave them you took out an extra $5 on top of the card that they see. If a cake costs the cake costs $60, you'll go back on that card and charge them $5 at the end of the day, and they won't check that because it's a small amount. Darius, you need to stop it. Stop it. I got proof of I got proof of everything. You are wrong. You are wrong, Darius. I wish I never went live with you from the beginning, because I got these people inboxing me talking about, Andrew, I'm one of your biggest supporters, and she has, because she buys stuff from me, and said I never received Darius information. I never received his stuff.
I'm gonna finish the broccoli soup. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it because I wanna do the crouton because I don't wanna. We already halfway through, so I'm gonna finish it. I'm good. I'm okay.
Darius.
It's almost over. And you can see them in the background. They know that this is taking Darius Cooks through it, but he's trying to play it off in front of the camera. Because again, y'all see a different side of Darius Cooks than the reality of Darius Cooks. They know the behind the scenes side. So they know that this damaged man child is really bothered. Right. Who is that? Nurse Lady Vlog says he's bothered. He was really bothered by this. So that's why they like, you okay? You okay? And he's like, no, let's just finish, blah, blah, blah. It's almost over, y'all. Then we're going to move on to our comments and get out of here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Darius, I would donate $100,000 to your employees once you pay your employees. All of them. Every tip that you owe them. You owe the catering guy.
Now he just said he don't have no employees, but yet he was just calling his contractual workers, really project-based people, employees, minutes ago. See, it just be lying.
You said he worked there for 2 days, and you told him he was gonna pay you $300. You tell him you was gonna pay.
No, you're talking about the waiter at the New Orleans place. New Orleans dining with Darius.
Who's the catering guy?
2019.
Say his name. Go on YouTube.
Yeah, see, gonna say his name. Go on YouTube.
At this point, okay. Anything else?
That would be my video.
Yes, I want you to go pay these people.
I forgot about, for those, some of y'all I know don't know context, so I ain't gonna gloss over that. Andrew is referring to, I did a video on it, but the guy interviewed with Natalie, lawyer chick. It was a guy who Darius Cooks hired as a gig waiter for one of the Dining with Darius Cooks events in New Orleans, if I'm not mistaken. The guy was supposed to be there, I think, 3 nights. And I think he was supposed to make $100 a night or something like that. Darius Cooks never paid the guy. And I think it was supposed to be, I forgot how he had it worked out, but Darius Cooks basically kept him and the girl. It was the guy and a girl, and he said he didn't know the girl. They were both hired from Craigslist, and Darius Cooks scammed both of them. Had them work that weekend and didn't pay them. And the guy interviewed about it. He interviewed about it because that's when he saw Darius Cooks in the media, and he was like, oh my God, that's the guy who scammed me. And he told his whole story. I can't remember the details, but Darius Cooks scammed him. Hardware, I think the guy was in college or something, or just, making ends meet, not doing that great, scammed him out of like $300. Wasn't even a whole lot of money. Ridiculous. That's how you know ain't no good gonna really come for be a part of his future. You can't do that to everyday honest people who just trying to make a living, and then you claiming you are a multi-millionaire, and you can't pay people who $100 makes or breaks their life. Ridiculous.
People, and I want you to go everybody that you owe, pay them back. All the cities that you owe, pay their rent. All the damages that you did at Airbnb, pay them back. Of any because you've been banned for Airbnb, and that has been proven. They have banned you. Because you owe that woman
Airbnb did ban Darius Cooks,
out of her house,
aka Darius.
So the Airbnb I'm in right now,
it's in somebody else's name.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, got it. Whose name is it?
It's in some you hire people and you make them put it in their name, and they will. Yep.
And you hear them cackling in the background. They ain't nowhere to be found either no more. Where you at, Madeline? Cackling in the background like these are lies. When since then, they've been completely outed, him and Crystal, by the Vrbo owner, who showed that Crystal is the one who was booking for the booking the short-term rental houses, the Airbnbs basically, for dining with Darius Cooks. It has been proven. We still have those receipts. and the receipts of the poo-poo stains on the sheets in Darius Cooks' bedroom that he was staying in. The poo-poo stains.
10,000. You probably pay that woman out now because you know you good at paying people real fast too. And
I thought I didn't pay them. Oh, okay. So I hired
Darius,
people.
I'm mad
let
at
them
you.
get the house.
I'm super mad at you that you did not pay my supporters. Okay. Darius, pay these people. Pay these people.
All right. Anything else you need?
The news people will go after you just be going.
Lydia, don't be giving away my strategy. Don't put that on screen, Precious. Don't give away my strategy, friend. Wink, wink.
After you. We don't want to see that mess. I need to see when.
I'm sorry, Ladia.
You go pay these people, Darius.
I got the bread right here.
And I'm happy you cooking, but you also, when you're going to cook and cater people for these events, you're going to have to use the right sanitary and the right utensils.
The right sanitary.
Right I've been seeing your videos of you out there cooking and stuff. Darius, you need to stop. You got all this money, rent you a hall.
I don't cook. I got 2 chefs who do the cooking for me.
You just hired those chefs.
I do have a house. I have 2 chefs that cook.
That he just hired.
And stay out
this
of
for this leg this year.
When you go into Whole Foods and buying the chicken and cutting it up, act like you cooked it.
I mean, I can show you.
He didn't wash his hands. Somebody just said he grabbed that cheese.
Bye, Darius. I'm getting off your live.
And he did not wash his hands. He didn't.
It's your live. I got on yours.
Darius, I'm mad at you, Darius. And you know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying on you, Darius, because you never done nothing to me.
Oh, yeah.
You never. But I'm taking up for my supporters. If anybody believe what they want, you can believe. But I'm taking up for my supporters. Darius, look at me. We have no beef. But I just had to bring all of that out.
I'd rather not.
You won't. But we have no beef. I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. I'm proud of you. But you're going to have to
be proud of you? Andrew, you look all over like that. You don't hate me, proud of me.
We can be friends.
Which one?
And I'm pretty sure now you don't like me no more.
Andrew, I love you.
No, no, you don't. These people.
Can you get a full shot?
I'm tired of them inboxing me, asking me to put you out there. I'm tired.
Well, hold on one second. I gotta take this picture.
Supporters and all the people that love you, them the people that want
shows trending top.
I didn't mean to do that, but that was God saying it's over. I was about to show y'all how he was so fake and phony. But anyway, it was literally about to end in a couple seconds. Darius Cooks was starting to film and everything with Andrew still on the live. So let's take a look at some of the comments, and then we're gonna get on out of here. We're gonna be here no more than another, I don't know, few minutes. Let me close out this poll. Have you seen the video with when Andrew Caldwell confronts Darius Cooks? 53% of you yes, 47% of you no. So almost half and half. So again, glad that I did decide to play that. Again, this was a change of plans because that wasn't the original. This wasn't the original show, but I'm happy with it. Oh, let me play this before because I'm gonna forget if I wait. No, y'all remind me, play the geisha video before we get out of here. I'm gonna do the comments first because I'm tired. I'm ready to get out of here. Liquid Light is saying I voted for the NAACP Image Awards and they had a category for best social media influencer. His name was nowhere to be found. Exactly. He is not on that level that he proclaims or thinks he is. He's famous in his inner circle of D-hivers. That's it. And people might know of him, but people don't be going for him like that. Thanks a lot of y'all. I was joking though. You didn't have to delete it, but thank you. Chef Giovanni is saying he said he is bringing Dining with Darius back, but he needs a few years. Yes, we'll actually tomorrow. I'm gonna dig a little deeper with that. I'm familiar with what's happening with that as well, and I got some where are they nows? A where are they now segment for the two kings and a queen. Darius is mad because he thought Andrew would be his groupie and real mad that Andrew wasn't thirsty for him. Yeah, even though in a way he kind of was towards the end, like, if we can still be friends, just pay the people. Ladia is saying that I want to know how he was raised. Did his mom raise him? It's interesting you asked this question. I have talked about this on a couple occasions, so you may have just missed it. I'm not going to go in depth now, but Darius Cooks actually just did a whole story time on his mom this past weekend. Unfortunately, I caught like the tail end of it, but I do have some older videos where he talks about it. I'm gonna see what I can pull together, and we will do kind of a retrospect on his childhood. Actually, and if you watch my probably second episode of Surviving Darius Cooks series, I think I break down his relationship with his mom. But long story short, she was around this weekend. I feel like he was alluding to her having a drug problem, like being addicted at times, like waves of it. I don't know. I got to kind of go back because I don't quite 100% remember that from me back when I knew him. But anyway, he said that he was basically raised by his mom, and at times he lived with his grandmother and pretty much spent the weekends with his grandmother and those sort of things. But he had a tumultuous relationship with his mom. He felt like she always chose men over him. She was in abusive relationships, domestic violence, all those sort of things. And as he got older, he held a lot of that stuff against her. To this day, he does not talk to his mom, has not talked to her in decades. Although he has siblings, a brother and a sister who are about, 10 years or so younger than he is. He does not talk to them, has not talked to them in years. He has nieces. He has at least a nephew. Might have more than that. He doesn't talk to them either. But he does talk to certain extended relatives. The watcher is saying Darius Cooks Plus app. He had an app. Jesus be offense. Yes, well, he has an app that he's been working on, and it's been failing miserably for going on 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken. He's been working on it. He's been pouring tens of thousands of dollars into it. He claimed that did he say 70,000? I think in the beginning. He's probably, if that was even true. Apps are expensive though, so I do know that much. To create an app from scratch is very expensive, especially with all that he's trying to have it do. I think he's trying to really get to a place. He is doing the app, and it's supposed to be with his recipes, his videos, and all that stuff. But I also think, and he said it would be a go live feature on it. So I really think he's trying to get to a place where he can completely be off the grid with his cult. And so he would have them subscribe to the app. They would then go live there, and they wouldn't get any interference from us being able to screen record his indoctrination, his lies, and all that kind of stuff. It's never truly going to happen because there'll be a very small segment of them who will actually pay the money to get on that app. And most likely the app is going to fail miserably and not be able to hold the capacity of doing what he does on his IG lies. So good luck with that, Crooks. But even if he were to go off the grid, we still got tons of stuff. It really give me time to catch up with all the stuff that we haven't never talked about before. So we still got years of content over here. Don't worry about it. If the app ever work out and she goes off the grid, we still got plenty to talk about to keep exposing her. The truth. Must be the starch, this audacity of this gutter rat. That sounds racist. I think you were talking about when he was talking about the people in St. Louis eating too much rice, blah, 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 this and that. He is a racist. I have plenty old comments and footage of him being a racist. And he's no respecter of persons. I'm originally from St. Louis. I assumed he found a boyfriend there because why else would he come back? So where he didn't lie, Rhonda, is that he actually has been fond of St. Louis, probably, like he said, since the Sweetie Pies days. We had gone to St. Louis a couple times when we were friends back in the day, when he claims that I didn't exist because we were never real friends. Remember, he tells that lie. I was, what did he say? I was a semblance of a friendship, although we would take road trips to St. Louis and we went to Sweetie Pies. My first time to Sweetie Pies was with him and our friend group. We tried to go to the Mangrove location, and it was 45 minutes before closing, and they said they ain't had no food. Well, we couldn't even sit down. They had stuff left. It was scraps, but they were like, you can't even sit down and eat in here. We're like, y'all got 45 more minutes. What? Yeah, so he has gone to St. Louis quite a bit. And so I guess that's why a part of me is like, why are you dragging? But he gets pleasure out of being toxic. So, but that part of the story is true. He'll insult you before he blocks you. Right, nurse lady. That's his thing. He'll insult somebody and then block them and then act like they just didn't have a comeback for him. And see, I shut them down. No, you blocked them, idiot. Well, you're not. He's an idiot, but he knows what he's doing. What happened to his beard? Why is there holes in both sides? Did he have that when you were dating him, just asking for a friend? He didn't have a beard at all. He had no facial hair when I knew him. Wait, did he have a little? Maybe he had a little bit, but he ain't had nothing like that mangly shit. What I look like being with somebody with some mangly? Y'all be asking me questions that be insulting. Why would I date somebody who do that? This
was
looking like that? It's insulting. Keep in mind, he was, how old was he? He was 30 years younger almost, 20-something years younger. Keep that in mind, 20-something years younger. He was 19. Well, 19, he was 19 getting ready to turn 20 because we met in like October or something, I think. He was turning 20 in December. And I remember, I didn't know. He lied to me about his age. He told me he was 21. Then when I met him and, after a couple weeks or whatever, he told me the truth. So that was another reason, if anybody's wondering, why would you date a 19-year-old? He tricked me a little bit. Post the video of the guy in Oh, you're talking about oh my God. Poppy Cuisine, Alex from Baltimore, Poppy Cuisine. Post a video of the guy from Baltimore making a dish and painting soul crab on the plate and do a mashup. Maybe I'll do one where people are like a drag video where people are dragging because it's a couple. Yeah, it's some stuff. It's some stuff out there. So I could do something like that. But I was thinking in terms of this would be a part of like the opening. So I'll figure it out. Missy Blue is saying good customer service is not asking for customers' personal info on a live stream. Shaking my head. What the crack? What a crook, rather. It is what the crack too. What a crook. Yeah, but it's so ridiculous. It's common sense to us, but it's like for some reason it ain't to them. And it's like, well, you need to give your order number. Why would I give you my order number in front of a bunch of people and tell you my first and last name? And then he pulls up their information and you in Cincinnati, right? Right on Oak Street, right? That's you, right? What? I don't want that in front of all these flying monkeys. Lawanda is saying, did he stop doing customer service live? Yes, I haven't seen him do that in quite a while. He claims that he has a staff now, and that's I'm forgetting the lady's name. He says her name from time to time, but she's working in the warehouse, probably seasonal occasionally. And it looks like she's the one, because we did the story, what was that, last week? Where he was cursing out the guy who was intervening for his mom who was getting scammed on a skillet that she never got. And his worker was the one who unprofessionally first answered their question. Tammy, thank you, Spider-Man. Tammy is his, I guess, warehouse worker, whatever you want to call it. But trust me, she ain't full-time. She ain't always there. And I think she's basically there to print out the labels and watch the day laborers pack whatever few little orders they get ordered. And I guarantee you, they probably go there once a week or so. Maybe if he does a discount code when he in some kind of drama, they might go 2 to 3 times that week. Right, his unpaid staff. Aaliyah is saying, Aaliyah Renee is saying, Andrew a scammer too? Renee, you might need to go ahead and look Google smoogle it. He's been accused of it, yes. I haven't dug into depth with it, but I do know that he's been, and I've heard it from multiple sources and all that kind of stuff. Yes. The candles, the t-shirts, the whatever else. Yes. It's not like I don't have a grasp on it like I have the other people who've been accused that I've investigated. It's also time for us to talk about some other scammers. So I have some that was on my wait list that I'm gonna pull to the front. We'll start on them next week for sure, because I do want to put some versatility in this. Did Darius stop doing? Oh, I read that already. Chef Giovanni is saying he made $8,000 for each dinner, not including his overhead. Yeah, and then just keep in mind, I think this came through when he was bragging about the $1.5 million. But keep in mind that many of those events did not sell out as well, so they weren't full. They weren't full, and some got completely canceled. He is so manipulative. He didn't get enough love as a kid, and it shows. Yeah. Nothing professional about this baboon. He's addressing everything except why he ain't giving them people their money back. Yep. He's acting like it don't exist. It just all got made up. This is the type of confrontation Darius thrives on. Andrew is too emotional. Yep. This type of exchange with a more level-headed person would take Darius down, in my opinion. He wouldn't know how to respond. I think that's supposed to be. Yeah, Sabrina, I totally agree. And basically, I was making that same point earlier. That's why he won't. You'll notice, again, he will only interview with people he feels are either enamored by him, they're clout chasing, they're fans, or people who he feel aren't up to his caliber intellectually, like he would go on a Wiley show, because Wiley is, for one, clout chasing, impressed by him, all of that, but also Wiley is not at the level intellectually at the same level as a Darius Cooks. And then the people who might be, like a Tasha K, he pays them or completely avoids them with Roland Martin and what's the name? Oh my God, it's time for me to get off because all these names escape my head. Randy Travis from Fox Atlanta News. Does Darius have any siblings? I basically answered that. Yes, he has a brother and a sister. They're about 10 years or so younger than him. And he does not talk to them. They've been excommunicated. He doesn't communicate with them either. What kind of damage did he do on the Airbnb? That's is 10K. That's in my video with yeah, it's in one. I couldn't even tell you which video. Yeah, it's in my series though. You have to look for it. And it's probably about, it's gonna say something in the title about trashing Airbnbs or scamming Airbnbs or something or other. Renee S saying he pooped on the sheets. That's a different one though, Renee. The one that I think Giovanni is asking about is the one related to Nadia. That was back in about 2016, 2017. What you're talking about was 2023. Oh, she's a slippery snake. I know y'all, it'd be a lot. And y'all like, sometimes it's like, oh, wait, what? It was that? No, that's a whole nother. And there's others. There's another one in Texas that I don't even think I really got into depth with that one. The one he got kicked out of in Texas. He did what to the sheets now, Tay-Tay? Y'all got to keep up. I think y'all better go back and be looking at these stories. I think y'all think I'm just repeating stories or something. These stories have there's new stuff in here y'all missing. Y'all asking questions. We done moved on. We months out from some of them conversations. Go back, watch the replays, like them videos when you do it. It's there. The information's there, y'all. But I can't repeat it in every live. We'll never get anywhere. All right. We're going to see ourselves out with the Geisha 305, the epic Geisha 305 roast. I'm doing it from another video, so I'm not sure exactly where it starts or how I had it, but we're gonna work our way through it. Because I don't know if the first part was I can't remember because I guess she roasted him twice. I can't remember now. Let's see. Oh, let me unmute it. Okay, so I'm gonna play it. We're gonna play the first part of the clip. This is Miss 305, aka Geisha, responding to Darius Cooks' showing up in Miami, twirling around and being a Tasmanian devil and a menace to society.
I must say, I thought this was going to be a roast about Mr. Eric, aka E-Class. But oh no. But this roast is about the Georgia-based chef that's originally from Chicago, Darius Williams, that goes by the alias Darius Cooks. This fool has the audacity to travel state to state to criticize Black-owned restaurants. This nigga is a whole human walking trajectory. Fuck, nigga. You have the nerve to criticize people's establishment, and you have over 70 complaints from people that say you haven't fulfilled their orders, ignored their refunds requests, providing poor customer service. You only tearing down other Black restaurants because you a hurt, messy punk. You came all the way down here to Miami to purposely go to finger licking the trash them. Besides being over here looking like a burnt walrus in a denim mixed with polyester striped dirty suit. Why would your scamming ass try to sell skillets and you can't deliver? Why the fuck would you open a restaurant and on inspection day you a no-show? You took your mullet face overseas to Dubai because you didn't want to face your employees because you knew your restaurant was being shut down. And the only reason why you became a traveling critic is because you want other Black businesses to fail like you did. Now let's talk facts since you want to go live and act like you fear for your life. You can't be that goddamn scared because you out here trolling people's cities. After the Better Business Bureau sent out that warning, you've been bitter. Yes, I said warning people not to fuck with you. Every time you sell a product, you don't deliver. What about them cooking books people didn't get? And your slick ass filed bankruptcy because you don't want to pay nobody back. Darius Cooks, LLC was administratively dissolved in 2019 for failing to file annual registration and or failure to maintain a registered agent or registered office in this state, according to the Georgia Secretary of State. Bitch, you an unprofessional businessman and a recipe thief. And when people call you out for the thief and scammer you have your dedicated followers to troll, threaten, and harass them. And now I'm trying to understand why you called the police in Miami on one man. Did it make you shit and pee in your pants because he came along? And your cameraman Corey, if he's smart, he'll cut ties with you because you're mentally fucked up and don't know it. You lucky E-Class only took your phone allegedly and not throw you down a motherfucking manhole with your crybaby ass. Nigga, you wrote a whole motherfucking cooking book with plagiarism in it with the Food Network recipes. Don't you take your goofy long titty ass down to nobody's city to talk about they shit unless you're going to criticize somebody's salad bowl with your overweight ass. Keep it up now. Some street niggas in somebody's city gonna be waiting on you. They gonna take your car, your camera, your phone, and your clothes. You gonna be walking up and down somebody goddamn boulevard looking like a Black Barney. Darius, you a sucker that do sucker shit. And those women that follow you and support you, they suckerettes. Who in their right mind follows a person like you with a reputation like yours? Boy, you went from an unknown Chicago food blogger to a social media influencer and to a disaster overnight. The list can go on. You had a failed grocery delivery that was called Fresh to Go that was a hell no. You made many connections and they all cut you off. Nobody wants their brand to be attached to you. That should tell your stupid ass something. Miami don't want your kind in our city, and I'm pretty sure other cities feel the same way too. Oh no.
So I don't want to confuse y'all. That's the commissary side. Okay. There was a second roast, I think. Let me see. I think so. Oh, this him react. So this is Darius Cooks reacting to when everybody was pointing out that Geisha had dragged him and roasted him. He finds out about it on his IG lives, and then he's about to look at it. This is hilarious. Then the second roast comes in. So we're gonna watch both of those. Then there's one comment I'm gonna read, and then we're gonna get out of here. So they fly over there. They get to telling her, as in Miss Crooks, tell her that there's somebody talking about him. And so we get to see Miss 305 Geisha then does a react. Start that comment for me. Precious gone. Oh, hold on. Never mind. To him reacting about hearing about her. And it's hilarious. So let's listen to that now. Oh, and remember to hit that like. I added this in to remind myself. Remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe if you haven't as of yet. This is a lot of work.
What is this? Is it on Facebook? Is it on Instagram? What's her name? Oh, she's from Miami.
Oh, one of them. Oh, she one of them.
I think it's hilarious how she inserted her face, popping in and out, looking at him. I didn't do this. I didn't edit this one at all. The other stuff, yes, I edited. This one I didn't. And the next clip that comes, I edited that as well. This one I ain't touched. Just put my watermark on. That's all.
I don't know who she is. Yeah, the bed table is in there. I don't feel like putting it. I'm gonna put it together in the morning. What? I don't even know who this person is. Geisha 304. Oh, is this hold on. If this gonna be some bullshit, is she talking that I'm sure she's talking negatively, right? Right? What you said? Geisha 304, GEISHA. 305. Geisha 305. Oh, 304 was something else, ain't it? Oh, girl.
Oh, no. But this roast is about the Georgia-based chef that's originally from Chicago. Darius Williams, that goes by the alias Darius Cooks. This fool...
Next caller.
Child, he better laugh that shit off because that fuck nigga don't want no smoke.
She ain't playing with him. Oh, she ain't playing with him. So there is more. She saw that response. She did this little clip. She's a professional. She's a professional roaster for sure. She did this clip. Then she decided, this ain't enough. Let me give him a little more. I done drug him across social media, across this Beyonce's internet. Let me drag him back the other direction, back to where I found his mangy beard, the black burnt walrus. Sassy bitch. So here's her part 2. This is what I saw this morning. Well, actually, I didn't even know about this that I just played, y'all. I saw both of these today. But the one I'm about to play is what I woke up to, and I'm like, what? This ain't the one I saw the other night. That was like, I can do a whole video on these. So here we are. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit them likes. I ain't been checking on y'all. Hit them likes.
What's her name?
Bitch ass nigga, my name is the Manatee Slayer. I snatch big whale looking ass niggas like yourself out the sea. Boy, you look like you could be TDJ sperm. God forgive me, but don't forgive him. Because he steal Food Network recipes and put it in textbooks. Boy, why all your female followers don't have no neck? Oh. No. What the fuck in the booger snot swallow was that? Boy, you too goddamn gray in the beard to be eating mucus. Nigga, how old are you? 356? Ain't no way in the world I'll have you cooking for me swallowing nostril juice. Oh, you a nasty old shorty.
Oh, she from Miami.
That part pussy ass nigga.
Oh, one of them.
And your twinkle toe ass is one of those. Them, they, their, she, don't forget to tuck the wee-wee ass nigga. Fuck you thought. Nigga, go clean your nose.
Oh, she one of them.
And we damn sure know your reading rainbow ass ain't one of him.
I don't know who she is.
Yes, the fuck you do, bitch, because soon as you say it.
Next caller.
I knew your big back, penis-shaped, bald head ass be tuning in.
Y'all know Geisha 305 ain't funny.
You know who to play with.
Geisha 304. Oh, is this
Yeah, you tried it, but you know the 5 get live.
Hold on. If this gonna be some bullshit. Is she talking that I'm sure she's talking negatively, right?
I damn sure ain't talking sweet, you sugar diabetical. I'm lighting your ass up in my roast. Did you hear that, Mr. No Vagina?
Geisha 305. Oh, 304 was something else, ain't it?
Come on, go blow your nose. Nigga, I smell that BBL bag in your bypass.
Oh, girl.
Oh, no. But this roast is about the Georgia-based chef that's originally from Chicago. Darius Williams, that goes by the alias Darius Cooks. This fool... Oh, no. You turned that video off so fast, you didn't want them viewers to hear me light you up. You scared of me and that invisible man that's pinching that fatty meat on the back of your neck. Boy, you can't tell me the inside of that white collar don't look like an oil spill. Nigga, the white stripes on that jacket even dingy. You just look like when you take a piss in the bathroom, you make ink. Like if I was to turn a Sharpie marker over, your name would be in the credits. And that fucked up wig wearing bitch in your comment section, I am Grayson's TT. Don't your 68-year-old ass have a plot consultation coming up at a burial site coming soon? You polygrip denture on the nightstand wearing ass bitch. And Nanotina, with your profile pic, you look like you had a back page. Old 3 hugs for $20 retired thought. Lady, don't miss your insulin shots worrying about Florida. Talking about we need prayer, your instigating ass needed too. And super crazy, Bob, you too goddamn old for cartoon emoji profile pics. Grow the fuck up. It's always you funny looking no-neck bitches scared to put up a real pic. Because y'all know damn well ain't a Barbie in the world look like y'all ass. Y'all be putting up the cutest pics, but be looking like Shrek behind the scenes. Talking about drag me. Drag a real pic on your profile, bitch. Oh, no.
Still epic. Still epic in my opinion. Still epic in my opinion. Yes, that will be making it in. Okay, I'm gonna tell we got like I think I had like 3 or 4 star comment. We're gonna do these real quick, and then I am going for real this time. Sonia Charlie, thank you so much for your super sticker, friend. I greatly appreciate your support today, and as always, Arnetta Session is saying, what was the issue with the young lady in the bushes? And he made her a discount code with the Alibaba cookware. You are referring to Mel Ford and the bushes discount code. It's funny you mentioned that because that is a topic that I've kind of been floating in the back of my head. Like maybe it's time to go ahead and break that down because I got video footage and everything of that one. It's probably coming. It's probably coming. It's coming. It's probably coming sooner than later. But again, we can only talk about so much in every episode. That they say I go too long, and we still at 3 hours. I was trying to end us at 2 hours. Look at that. Even me trying to end it at 2 hours is still over that. Has anyone received their money from this failed? You're talking about the two kings and a queen tour. I haven't heard anything about that. But again, like I said before, we have to give those sort of things like 3 to 4 weeks before they really start humbubbing. So right now, it could be that they did get their refunds, which would be great. That's what we're hoping for. But right now, I haven't seen anything. So, but we still are keeping our eye out for that for sure. But we will be talking about some updates with the Two Kings and a Queen tour on tomorrow. So if you're interested in any updates on that, the Where Are They Nows and a Corey reenactment. We got a couple of them. So if you like those, Tama. Spider-Man is saying this was the first Black woman he didn't go back and forth with. Yeah, he won't go back and forth with anyone who can stand up to him. He's a punk. He's a bully. That's what bullies do. Bullies back down when stronger people appear or people who are equally matched. That's what bullies do. He's a bully. Cyber bully. Marjan, thank you so much, friend, for the super sticker. I greatly appreciate you for your support. And everyone else, I appreciate you for your support. Please hit that like button. We got 282 likes and 380. Oh my God, we're about 100, almost 100 likes short. Please remember to hit that like button if you haven't as of yet. It is free to you and for you, but it is invaluable for me and the growth of this channel. So it'd be greatly appreciated in advance. And that also applies to those of you who are watching on the replay. Please hit that like button and share this video. And with that, I will be back tomorrow. So let me go ahead and get rested up. I'm hungry, about to eat something. And then I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to play this. All right. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You wish you could work it the way I do.
Check it out.
Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Give me my goddamn money. The payback's a motherfucker, ain't it? Nigga.
When I see food, when I see food. Damn, nigga, did you order that shit yet, man? Fuck, I'm hungry as a bitch. When I see food, when I see food. Oh, come on!
Would not be just a nuffin', my head all full of stuffin', my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain.
Ah, youngster. Yeah, get your ass up out of here. Mom. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Call for your mama. I stayed off your ass out of respect for that woman. But if it wasn't for your mama, I would have broke your little ass down a long time ago. Jody? Little Jody? You know what I see when I look in your eyes?
You gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby. Cry for me. Come on. Cry.
Deep in the recesses of my brain, a tiny red-hot little flame began to grow.
This my baby. And ain't nobody finna